cute! I didn't want one from that though. I wanted one from 101 Dalmatians. You know that scene when all the dogs are walking by in the original cartoon?
Yeah.
I was just watching like, oh, I want that kind. No, that kind.
She just want a dog, period.
Oh, I don't want 100. I don't want an actual Dalmatian. I've heard Dalmatians are actually terrible. I like 101 Dalmatians. You know that scene when all the dogs are walking by in the original. Actually,
I heard they mean as fuck.
Like 101 I heard that as well. You know that scene I didn't realize we were walking by in the original. Actually,
I heard they mean as fuck.
Like did y'all know we were live? You know that scene I didn't realize we were walking by in the original. Actually,
I heard they mean as fuck.
Did y'all know we were live? You know that scene I didn't realize we were walking by in the original. Actually,
I heard they mean as fuck.
Did y'all know we were live? You know that scene I didn't realize we were
walking by in the original. Actually, I heard they mean as fuck.
Did y'all know we were live? You know that scene I didn't realize we were
Yeah.
I didn't see it because I saw a message I needed to repeat.
I know.
I didn't see it because I saw a message I needed to repeat.
I know.
I didn't see it because I saw a message I needed. Yeah. His birthday. Yeah. So he says, no, I'm just kidding.
Ass and a protein shake for the side and shit.
Ew, who's eating that?
That man Drew. Yeah.
Nah, some people are saying I think there's an echo or something.
What?
Killer Camp says.
Shit,
never mind.
No.
I was gonna say they're saying one person saying they only hear me.
Yo, what's up?
In the chat, people are saying they only hear me and Matt.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, damn.
That's weird.
Oh shit. Audio fucking up today. I hate Google, dog. Why the?
When you're like that.
Yo, what up? We good? Are we good?
We good now?
People starting to leave. They thought it was just gonna be Candace and Melon. Hold up. I'm here.
You alive?
I'm here.
Was about to blow.
God damn.
I'm here, man. They was about to bounce. I'm here. Hold up. We good? We good? All right, man. We good. I had to change my settings. I fucked it up. It was my fault. It's my fault. All right, we here, man. We here. Couple people missing. I don't know where Drew at. Melon is gonna be late.
No, I'm here.
I mean, not Melon. I mean, Cycle. Cycle gonna be late. My bad. I forgot. Cycle gonna be late. So, and where the fuck is Ravish?
He talking this whole time.
Who?
Yeah.
He talking?
Yeah, you can't hear him?
Can't
no,
hear
I don't hear Ravish.
Like, seriously?
What the fuck?
I don't hear Ravish.
Oh, yeah, he's talking right now.
I don't hear him.
Wow. Yo, he been here.
Yo, you can't even hear him through the. I don't even hear him on the video.
Oh,
really?
Shit. Yeah, everybody hear y'all. Nobody hears Ravish. Can't nobody hear Ravish. Like nobody.
Yeah, try back out and come back in. See if that helps.
Brandon said Cycle don't got the mindset to be on time.
Oh,
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry for ghosting for a minute though.
Oh Lord.
Like,
Oh, is that
that
Nessie?
was a whole mess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Lord. Yeah, where is Ravish?
He just got back in here, right?
Yo, Rabbit, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
All right.
No.
We hear you, man. We hear you.
Okay, all right.
All right. We hear, man.
Can the chat, y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? Can you?
Yeah, they hear you. You loud as fuck now. We hear you. We hear you.
You know?
DC is not gonna be here this week. I think it's his birthday or some shit. So I think it's been his birthday for the past week. Listen, man, DC Luca. Listen, Luca is not here. DC, you can show up, man. That Luca got that man scared to death. Luca is not here.
Bro, camping in real life. He said, "I'll wait till it's over."
Stop
Everyone's
this.
talking shit.
Luca is not here, man. Luca is not here. Damn, and on the day that Nessie returns and shit, DC is not here. Ain't that something?
Oh well.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Anyway, man,
It's all right. Wait, she might come back, you know?
We here, man. Episode 68 AGS podcast. Another week, man. I got something to say though. Hold up. I got something to say. So, oh yeah, we definitely gonna. I mean, did everybody see Dolomite in here?
Oh
Who?
shit!
You know,
I don't even know what that is because I forgot.
No, I'm gonna watch it tonight. Yeah, I've been in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
No, ain't nobody seen it. So,
No.
yeah, I mean,
Oh,
You
good.
said it's got Eddie Murphy in it, right?
yeah,
Is it a movie or something like on Netflix or something?
it's a movie on Netflix.
Netflix movie.
It's a Netflix it's a movie.
Yo, shout outs to the AGS podcast viewers, man. I got something to say. You know what I mean? Yeah, now Dolomite was pretty good. It's called Dolomite Is My Name and shit. Stars Eddie Murphy, Mike Epps. I think T.I. is in there. Yeah, T.I. is in there. Who else in there? It's a few people in there. Wesley Snipes. Snipes funny as fuck. And that chick Crystal. God damn. Anyway, I got something to say. All right, public service announcement, man. We made history this week. Podcast. That's all I got to say. We made history. So when I first started this podcast, you know, y'all already know why and shit like that. Had a few doubters and all that shit. So, you know, I was out to, you know, prove a point, do my thug thizzle and all that fly shit. And I had a goal, right? My goal was to have the biggest podcast on the motherfucking crumb side. And the biggest podcast is Weapon Wheel. So my goal was always to be bigger than Weapon Wheel. Because they, you know, everybody else podcast in the crumb side, I already knew I was going to outdo. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't really, you know what I mean, in my bullseye per se. Because I already knew I was going to pass them. But Weapon Wheel was at the top, so that's what I was gunning for. No beef shit. Not even on no beef shit. Y'all know I'm competitive, man. I want to be the best at everything, goddammit. The fuck? This ain't no mystery. This ain't Scooby-Doo. This ain't no mystery. I want to be the top at everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's always been the measuring rod. At least, you know, you got to start small, man. I know crumb side, damn it. That's the only thing you had fucking admiration for was being the best on crumb side? No, of course not. But I'm just saying, you got to start small and then you go big. Now, once you set a small goal and then you pass that and then you move on. So, this week, only for this week. So, it's a how you say it? It's a, you know, just a small thing. How you say it? Like a small little celebration. But this week, and I always measure by how many views each podcast get between episodes, like from episode to episode. So I would look and say, okay, we're about to start the next podcast. What we do. Okay, this is what we do. This is what they did. Damn, we have not quite passed them yet. This week, we passed them. We passed Weapon Wheel. I'm gonna need y'all give it up. Give it up. Hey, listen.
Let's go.
Listen. It could only be.
I didn't even know that.
It could only be for this week, but listen. Listen, let me tell you why this is important.
Yeah,
clap it up. Clap it up. Let me tell you why this is important.
Great.
So between last episode and this episode, we accumulated more views, more likes, everything all around the board. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you why this is
shit.
Yeah. Let me tell you why this is important. Because first of all, you know what I'm saying? I only got half of the sub count. And no disrespect to nobody here, but I did this shit with motherfucking people, commenters. Most of my panel started out in the comment section. They don't have no YouTube presence. No, I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't have.
Remember me from the chat section?
They don't have 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 subs and nothing like that. I got people out the comment section. I did it with commenters. Give it up for yourselves. That's beautiful.
Translation. He did it with a bunch of bones. But it's all
right.
Beautiful. I mean, listen.
He said, I carry y'all.
Listen, I did it. When it comes to YouTube, yes, I did it with, I guess you could say nobodies because they don't have YouTube channels. You understand? We are just talking about YouTube, man. So when it comes to YouTube, most of these people on my panel, y'all didn't even know who they were. We did it. Clap it up.
Let's go.
If it's only for the week, it doesn't matter. We got 40,000 subs.
It's one goddamn week. I'll take it.
Yeah. So we did this.
Trends it up, honestly. So I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes a trend. I'm not saying we'll do it this week, but
hey, it's a start. It's a start, man. You know what I mean? So like I said, ain't no beef, no drama. I want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. All right? I want the top spot in the crumb side. I told y'all this a long time ago. That's what I'm gunning for. So this week was a small step, you know what I mean, for the podcast and a big step for mankind. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Weapon Wheel. We've been gunning for y'all, man. So this week we finally passed them. Yo, that's what's up, man.
Congrats, though, man.
Yeah.
It's a grind.
Yeah, that's
definitely a grind. We've been
shout out to
grinding. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to the other podcasts too, Press Start and Iron Lords and people like that.
Yeah, shout out to
it's a mind state.
It's a mindset, bro. It's a mindset.
Yeah, shout out to the little guys, man. You know what I mean? We need y'all around. Shout outs to Raph, the Emperor. He said, congrats to AGS. Let's keep it up. Ouch! Yeah, even if it's only for 1 week, man, we still, you know what I mean? We did that, man. We did it.
Should we reminisce on how this wasn't gonna work and it was gonna die and there was gonna be a whole bunch of drama?
I mean,
just move on because we're winning.
I don't know. I don't know. It was a lot of doubters. It was a lot of doubters. You know what I mean? I was even doubting my own self in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
You were.
So yeah, I was. Yeah, I was all over the place. But we here now, man. So yeah, we did good this week. So shout outs to the viewers. We did good this week, man. Let's hope we can keep it going. But if not, I enjoy this short, small victory within myself, my own goal. You know what I mean? But the long-term goal would be permanently. This is just the short-term goal. You know what I'm saying? So we good. Shout outs to Stank Mall. He said, shout out to the cast. Hold on, my bad. Let me back up. Shout outs to T North. He said, I think we need to thank Luca for passing Weapon Wheel podcast.
Damn.
Oh, hey. Jesus.
He got I ain't gonna. It was something special. If you, go watch that episode.
Oh, I didn't.
It was definitely special. Come on,
I didn't think about that.
No, it was special.
Hold on, did I say this is
damn.
episode
Go check out the
69?
podcast.
I think I did say this is episode 69. It's actually 68. My bad.
68. Yeah.
Shout out to Stank Mall. He said, shout out to the cast. Keep going hard, y'all. The potential is there to go mainstream. Thank you for the support. Yeah, man, we trying. We grinding, man. Shout outs to Slizzle of 420. He said, I'm going to watch the show later. Just wanted to support. And Hard8, check your Twitter DM. I'll send you a question about a TV. All right? And also, we got Urban Combat. He said, buying head look like a scepter token. Shout outs to Urban Combat. But yeah, let's get to these intros, man. We just had to just do that real quick. Let's get to these intros. Hold on. Background noise. Somebody looking for change. Somebody in their drawer looking for change, man. God damn.
I thought you were going to talk about my chair. I'm not doing nothing else. But how hard you going, Rob, makes me think it was you.
Hold up. Somebody loud as shit.
Ouch!
I'm just saying, that was my chair, if you heard that. But going through something? No.
Candace
That's
Mayweather.
got to be somebody
Don't fuck
else.
with her.
Sorry, bro.
You already know that's Candace Mayweather right there. She's the best deflector. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to these intros real quick. Let's go. Let's start off with Ravish. Go ahead, player.
Hey man, hit me on Twitter. You know how we do. Shout out to the goddamn chat. Shout out to the panel and the guest, Loch Nessie. Man, it's great to have her back. Let's get into these topics.
All right. I couldn't hear you. You was gargling a little bit. You want to say that again? Couldn't hear you. Couldn't hear you.
The fuck?
Couldn't hear you, player. But okay, go ahead, Candace.
Is my mic messed up?
Yo, let's get into this. It's gonna be fun.
All right, go ahead, Melon.
Yo, it's Melon. Follow me on Twitter. Shout out to Nessie for coming through. Let's get it.
All right, and I got Candace, and Nessie's the last one. Yeah. Well, where the fuck is Drew? Did he say he wasn't gonna be
He
here?
didn't say nothing about not being here.
No, yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, he probably working on another prank. He probably getting some Alpo or some shit from the store. I know he said his laptop is messing up. So, all right, now
Don't he got a PC though? Like,
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Okay, we got let's get to the girl that abandoned the podcast. Nessie, go ahead.
Okay, look, I love you guys, and I was going through some shit. All right, I just think it's so ironic how like the first episode I was on, I was like, yeah, dude, marriage, it's all good, it's great, and now I'm divorced.
Oh,
and it's
I'm sorry.
damn.
Wow.
So that's what happened. I was finding a place to live. Shit was going down. And I didn't have my PC available for a while. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm super happy to get back. And divorce is awesome. So, yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, your rebounding timing is.
Why y'all living that woman's personal life, dog?
I'm not. I'm just saying. Like, it was some green automatic.
Yo, if she want to rebound out in public, that's her. Let her rebound.
Yeah, I am hoeing and I am proud.
Okay,
there you go.
She is now single, so now all y'all got a chance. So.
No one's got a chance.
Oh, no one. Okay, no one's got a chance.
No, you gotta be.
Damn. I was about to tell him to shoot.
Wait, what's your type? Hold on, what's your type?
I don't have.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Like half these niggas ain't gonna do it.
What do you mean? What's her type?
She said standards.
Utah.
Standards play into a type, nigga. Come on now.
What you mean?
I have like
They
a
actually
personality type, but as far as looks go, I'm like, I don't know.
In the dark skin.
This nigga still out. This nigga asking. This nigga, this nigga still asking chicks what's they type. What's they type.
Yeah, what's they type? This fucking nerd.
Shut your ass up,
fuck
man.
all that. Yo, I ain't asking no. This long ass cock is gonna be her type. I ain't gotta ask none of that.
Hey, they said dark cloud. Hey, they said dark cloud getting the DC Twister ready.
By any chance, could I be your type?
Hey, this nigga Mello like, what's your name? What's your sign? Get your nut ass out of here.
When were you born?
Do you like cold weather or hot weather? What kind of weather do you like? The fuck?
Do you like
Color?
sweet or spicy? Me personally,
What's your favorite
I was born
cuisine?
in '99,
Melanin.
so maybe. Maybe
God
that will-
damn.
Funny shit.
Yeah.
Hey yo, shout outs to little F boy. He said, "Congrats AGS crew on a success. Shoulda, coulda, woulda." Also, the front of Candace's panties look like hot wing paper.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yo, what?
Oh, I was so
Yo, he slipped that in there. Yo, he slipped that in there real quick. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Y'all stupid.
That's too fucking funny, man. Y'all
are disrespectful.
It's a hot wing
No, I mean, it was fine. I had to think about it, which makes it not funny.
I never heard that. That's funny.
That
is some funny. That was a little funny. I never heard no shit like that before. That's funny.
He should have went with something tried and
Yeah, I never heard. I never heard of the what do you say? Hot wing paper. That was a new one.
hot wing paper.
He said hot wing. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought he was talking about like a period. So that
No,
shit
I
was
knew
just
exactly what he was talking about.
That's gross. What the fuck?
Hey, yo, shout outs to Mel Sensitivity. He said, Candace, you and your feelings? All right, shout outs to Mel Sensitivity. He said, congrats, AGS. I will be the first to admit that I didn't believe in you, but you stayed committed, and now you have something genuinely worth listening to. Keep it going. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I always love making non-believers into believers. That's what I like to do, man. That's a great fucking super chat, player. Great super chat. You kept it real with yourself. And that's what matters at the end of the day, man. Also, shout outs to go ahead.
Hey, you got one from Brandon Young. I don't know if you caught it or not.
Yeah,
He said,
hold on.
nobody got a chance because DC set the whole thing up.
He's talking about Nessie.
Okay. I know what you're saying.
So DC orchestrated the divorce is what you
Yeah. The guy's got to get divorced too, just so you guys know.
Oh yeah, DC.
That's true, right? Like he has to sign off on it.
Yeah. Like
He's gonna
I'm
be,
not a
he's gonna be.
polygamist.
He's gonna be divorced once his wife hears this podcast. She stumbled upon it. It's gonna happen.
Oh no, dude!
Oh, that's a wrap.
I'm so excited to not be in a relationship ever again. Like
Oh,
I'm so
I
stoked.
thought you were taking that somewhere way different. I was like, whoa.
Oh, damn.
Man. Now, where Jay Barry at? Now your freak ass can lust in peace.
Oh, he is the one who was like freaking out on Nessie. That shit was
Yeah,
hilarious.
Jay Barry,
but,
she's
like-
single. Now you can lust in peace, freak.
Like, y'all, I got married when I was 17, and I just like
Way too young.
Damn.
yeah, and I've grown so much and learned so much the past few months because like this only happened early June.
You think?
Yeah, like I fucking I'm a whole different person now, and it's really cool.
That's usually
And I
what
think that,
happens
like,
when you're growing up.
Yeah, I needed that experience to like really figure out who. I feel like you gotta be married to figure out who the fuck you are, and then you gotta get divorced to figure out who the fuck you are even more. So
I'm 100% gonna hope that's not true, but maybe for you, that
Yeah, I
was
don't know about
necessary.
that.
oh no, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
that's
that that's
right.
facts
I
for
gotta-
like everybody.
Hold on,
else,
so
but
are
for
you
me-
still the same, like, what you refer to yourself as, a slut? Or, hold on, what did you...
Village.
What's she,
Village?
She said a
village whore.
The
Village whore, my bad. Are you still the village whore?
That
Yeah.
really stuck with y'all because
Oh,
I
she
didn't
definitely
even
is.
remember.
Well, Candace,
I'm
if you
even
wasn't so
more-
focused on her titties, you might have listened to what she be saying, okay?
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Oh,
I'm
you're right,
even
you're
more
right.
of a village whore now than I was then.
See?
It's great.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I'm in love
Wait,
with the village
never
whore
mind.
lifestyle,
Okay.
and everyone else should be too.
Okay.
I mean, we all love a whore. Some of us are a sucker for trash. We love a whore. But, you know, that's
Damn.
what's up. That's
Subtle
what's up.
drag, it's fine. Go ahead.
Yo, shout outs to Rondo Warrior. He said, I really hate Luca. What up, everybody else? All right.
God damn.
Luca's not even here.
Well, Luca already know a lot of people hate Luca, so she is familiar with her
Hate.
popularity, I guess you could say. I don't.
It actually seems like a lot of people in our chat and comments really dig her. So
I mean,
I'd hope so.
that comes with the internet. Love, hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love, hate.
yeah, I guess.
Shout
you're
outs to
right.
Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, great cast. Wouldn't expect anything less from y'all. Congrats. Off topic, please tell me y'all saw the man Smooth eat that chip.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. That man started hyperventilating
Oh
in
my
like 2
God.
minutes, bro.
Yeah,
That shit funny as
I
fuck.
seen like the beginning of it, but I was busy, so I clicked off. But yeah.
I saw the second half, like when he was like in the height of it, and his wife was like,
Nigga,
That
drink
shit
some
was so
milk.
fucking
Like,
Yeah,
she
shout
was
out.
like, "Did you?"
Shout outs to the real MVP, Smooth wife. She definitely runs shit. She said, drink that fucking milk. She told that nigga, drink that fucking milk right now. I was
Drink the fucking
dying.
milk, nigga. I said, damn.
I was dying, dog. That shit was hilarious. You know what I mean? That was funny. She said, drink that fucking milk right now. I said, God damn. He drunk it too. That nigga, he drunk it too. That nigga was scared to death. Like, hold up. Yo, I know when he stopped streaming, he was like, listen, listen, when the camera is on, can I be the one that look like I run shit around here? Like, can I be the, you know what I mean, the relationship boss when the camera is on? I told her, like, Jesus. She probably was like, my bad, I didn't realize that, I'm not used to that shit. I'm just used to bossing you to fuck around. So, shout outs to Smooth.
She wear the pants for real.
Yeah. Yeah. She's very nice, but there's another side. It came out on that live stream last night. She said, drink that fucking milk. I said, whoa, that is not the woman I talked to. The woman I talked to seemed like she baked cookies all day. The woman I talked to, she was nice, and she seemed like she baked cookies all day. This woman was like, drink that fucking milk. Whoa. Whoa.
DC.
Dear
God.
Yo, shout outs to DC. He in the chat faking like he busy. He ain't
This
doing
nigga.
shit.
I told y'all. As soon as he found out he was gonna be divorced.
This nigga.
Yo, he talking about he free now. Yeah.
I'll be back next week. All right.
Yeah. Shout outs to Dark Cloud, man. Drew still working on his I guess he's still he wear a helmet, so he gonna be a while. So he gonna definitely be a while.
He says his PC's down. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man, I don't know.
Man, people remember way too much about
I'll
me.
be right back, you guys.
Hey, the internet don't forget shit.
Apparently. Okay, I'm like all jokes though. Like the reason I got divorced is like way different, but that's like a whole fucking story and a half. So, whatever. I'm just making jokes. That's how you get by,
All right. So Nessie is back for this week. She for anybody that didn't know, she was a permanent member at once, but then she pulled a Blaze 4K and disappeared. So the reason why is the reason as far as Nessie goes, she was going through some real life relationship shit. So it's not the same as Blaze. Blaze, he got his boyfriend. I think he was mad about people saying shit about his BFF. I don't know. Anyway, no drama. This is a positive episode, right? Positive episode. Anyway, so yeah, she was going through some shit. She got divorced. She's now single and ready to mingle. Are you ready to mingle?
I've been doing it, so yeah.
Hey,
okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, you did just say you are a village whore even more. So yeah. All right, yeah, man. So Jay Barry, that nigga like, yeah, he about to drop a check.
Take a flight.
You know what I mean? Facts. But anyway, yeah. So that was the issue. So yeah, she's here now.
It's all up though.
You know what I mean? It's all good for now. I mean, so is there any? Do you want to publicly apologize to the viewers of the podcast?
Yes. I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Like I'm straight up so sorry. I really wish I could have been here, and I wanted to. And the whole time I was thinking about it, and I was beating myself up over it, and I wanted to be here. So I'm glad to be back, though. Whenever you guys will have me.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, there you go. You know what I mean? There you go. Look at the Ravish. Oh, come on, man. We already did this in the DMs.
Hey man, look, no, I wasn't. No, that's what she said when she popped in. It's all good, man. We got love for Nessie, and she said she got love for us too, so it's all good.
Absolutely.
All right.
Shit happens.
All right, shit happens, man. Shit happens. Yeah, I mean, shit happens. All right, so yeah, we here, man. Episode 68. Like I said, we are trying to wait for Drew. Don't know how long he gonna be, but we're gonna get right into these topics, man. So yeah, shout outs to everybody that's here. Shout outs to all the supporters that hit the like button. Shout outs to everybody, the super chat, Patreon. Shout outs to y'all, man. Y'all and for y'all freeloaders, y'all should be shouting them out too, because they keep this thing going. So yeah, freeloaders, show some love. Stop it, show these niggas love. That the people that show us love, the freeloaders need to show them love. All right, if you enjoy this shit, Show them love, man. For real.
Or hit the goddamn like button. It's really not that hard, and it's literally the least you can do.
That ain't something they do. So.
That's not happening.
That
ain't happening.
We've
already seen that.
We already got
many views as we get to have. I mean, I appreciate the people who do like. Don't get me wrong, 100%. But Hard ain't not lying when he said we got a lot of freeloaders.
Listen, man,
lazy motherfuckers.
We got our supporters, who they are. We know who they are. We appreciate them, man. That's all. We ain't gonna waste too much time on the freeloaders, man. But yeah, we here, man. We beat Weapon Wheel for the week. If y'all heard the beginning of the video, so we feeling good. Now, speaking of broken games, HD, this is I need to I meant to bring this up, but it kept slipping my mind, and I'm glad he tweeted what he tweeted today about subscription-based games. I don't know. There seems to be all right.
What
so
did he say?
It's about
about what?
So he doesn't like subscriptions, right? So he went out and bought the Outer Worlds. And if y'all don't know, he has Game Pass, so he can play the game right now on Game Pass. But he went out and bought it.
Does he replay games?
No, that's he doesn't. Nah, PG is not a single player repeater like that. He don't
because
play
if you're
like
not
that.
someone who's gonna go back to the game, to pay $60 for something you could pay $1 for is a little silly.
So the tweet was, I purchased Outer Worlds full price, not because I have an issue with the game, it's the Game Pass itself. I just don't like the concept of subscription services for games. I would just prefer to buy the game. Now here's the thing. If you're not a collector, I don't understand this. Because for me, this would be very difficult, right? Because he already started playing the game with Game Pass. So if I already have the game to then go out and pay for it, it's kind of, I can't see myself doing something like that, especially for a single player game that I know I'm probably never going to touch again. Like after you beat a lot of these games, you're never going to touch them again. Not because they're bad or some shit like that. Some games just ain't worth playing over and over again. Like, I like Dying Light. But that game was a long grind to the end. And I never felt compelled to do that grind again. So that game, I never played again. You know what I mean? I beat it, never played it again. I didn't even go play the fucking DLC. But anyway, so my thing is this. If you feel like you don't want to support a streaming service because you see the way that game and it's going to go, like we already see like a little peek of the future with Gears 5, because with these games being on streaming services, they starting to nickel and dime us and shit like that. You know what I mean? Making you pay for every fucking thing. You can't now it's like you can't really unlock shit through the game. Or if they do give you an option to unlock shit through the game, it takes forever. So if you on that type of crusade, then, you know, I understand it. But I just don't really get, like, as far as like a single player game that chances are you're not going to play it again. And you already got it. You started playing it and you like, you know what? Hold on, let me go purchase this. What the fuck am I doing? I don't get that. I don't get that thought process or none of that. I just don't get it. What are y'all thoughts?
Who's doing this? Who's doing this?
BG.
No, my thoughts.
BG.
Oh no, go ahead.
Wait,
Go
no,
ahead.
BG's not the only one.
BG?
He ain't the only one. He's just the latest to make that statement.
A lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that
I didn't
support.
realize.
Yeah, so
That is strange to me. That's very strange to me.
So BG had Outer Worlds.
I actually
hold on. Let me just break it
agree.
down for him. He had Outer Worlds. He was already playing it, and then he turned around and went and bought it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
See, like in theory, I would do that. I mean, in theory, I have done that. Like originally, because I originally pirated Skyrim because I didn't know if I was gonna be into it. No, I mean, this is like literally when it first came out.
That's different. That's pirating.
I was really
That's
into
totally
the
different.
mods
That's
and
totally
shit,
different.
So I stayed it.
That's totally
But
different.
then I bought the game, you know, like on literally everything else after that. But like I said, and like you guys said, it's different. Like if you're not actually planning to play the game more than once, you might as well rent it, and that's what Game Pass is. It doesn't make sense.
I get what her logic is. With Candace, basically back in the day when you would hear like a song on like Napster or Kazaa, and then you like so many songs by the artist, you went and got the commercial package. For me,
that's a different deal. When you stole it. You stole the fucking game.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the music or whatever.
The game.
Yeah.
Wait, if you fuck with the game, you fuck with the game. I actually agree with what BG's doing. And yeah, I actually have to have. I'm an old school nigga. I gotta have the physical commercial package. I know it's weird. I'm not so much that I want to collect everything or anything like that. It's just that if I really fuck with the game, I'm a cop it. And as far as subscription based services, it's still open. Like it's still, until like we see where it's going with. Like the quality of the games haven't really been that great. So I mean, if they up it. They up it, then I can see.
Y'all some weirdos. Like I don't understand people that need to see.
That's a weird ass.
Hold on. I don't get having to see. I don't get. This is weird to me. I don't get the happiness about seeing some games up on a shelf that you're never going to play again. They're just sitting there. Your dick get hard when you look at your shelf and see a bunch of games. I don't get that shit.
Hey, okay, well get this. My Dreamcast collection, very mint condition, worth hundreds and hundreds.
Oh, we're selling then.
More than what I spent.
We're selling then. Fuck you looking at it for?
I don't want to sell it.
I don't need the money.
If you don't want to sell it,
I don't
play it.
I might want to go back. Hey, listen. I might want to go back and play Berserk or some shit.
You barely play your games now. You barely play your games now. You talking about going back?
Wait, that ain't the point. Hey,
listen,
anyway,
you want to play some old ass shit on a new ass TV.
I might want to go back and play Dynamite Cop. All right, you never know.
Hey, hold on, I got some super chat. Hold on, let me get these super chats.
Okay.
Let me get these super chats.
I
didn't even see them. Let me get to them before they disappear. Go ahead. Emmanuel A said, Hard 8. What do Luca and Candace look like? I don't know what Luca looked like. Candace looked like Flavor Flav, but that shit is on her Twitter, so I don't. Y'all can just go look at that.
I look just like Flavor Flav with the clock and everything.
Y'all niggas be talking.
Yo, he didn't even say. He said Flavor. She do not look like Flavor Flav. More maybe like a cuter Tracy Chapman.
Listen,
and they tried to bring me up on stage.
You can go look at Candace on Twitter if you want to look at her that bad. Anyway, M Bandai HD said, and Bandai, I think, shout out to you. What's up, man? He said, I would pay to see DC and Jabari fight. I guess over Nessie and shit.
Come back, Nessie.
That's funny. And we got Kenji. He said, you purchase games directly to support the dev. Game Pass supports the dev. Let's get this out the way. The devs are paid for games that are on Game Pass. They are not going butt-ass naked out here. They got paid. My whole thing is I don't really care to see games up on a fucking shelf.
Paying them twice.
Right. I don't care to see games up on a shelf that I'm never going to touch again.
That's you.
I mean, that's you.
Here's the thing. I never really understood about people who collected, who not collected, but saved all their games since like 89 or some shit. Yeah. And now this shit is worth like $1 million and that's their go-to, right? Like, oh yeah, well, do you know how much this is worth? You didn't know that for the past 30
everyone collects
hold on, one at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
No, whoever can go, I'm done.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like everyone collects. I have 150 fucking pop figures, and maybe that's just because I'm retarded. But like, everyone has shit that they just collect.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nessie.
Excuse me.
Oh, Psycho's here.
You think I was
My
Psycho?
bad. I was like, is that Nessie?
No.
No, Psycho was like, is that Nessie?
Oh. But yeah, I mean, I don't see what the problem. Like, why are you so opinionated over people keeping their fucking games?
My thing is this. Look, that's his thing. Like my brother don't give a fuck about any games. He'll buy. Matter of fact, he's come over to my place and be like, nigga, what are you playing? Because whatever you ain't playing, I'm trading the rest of the shit in. Like it's that. Like some people do not care about that.
But hold on. But we kind of getting off track as far as the subscription goes. Like I don't see a problem with the subscription. It's like if I'm only gonna play this game once, then Game Pass is fine. I don't really feel like I gotta buy the game. Like Game Pass is fine if I know I'm gonna play this game once. And when we talking about BG here, also this somebody that might drop Outer Worlds. Like we know BG dropped games like hot potatoes, so that would even be even crazy.
What's his reasoning?
He just said he don't. He just said he don't like. He just said he don't like subscription services. He don't like the concept. He doesn't like the concept of subscription services.
God damn. Gotcha.
So why do you Cycle? Let me say this. I don't have a problem with subscription-based services. What I want is the option to buy the shit physically. I don't care if the game is popping, ecosystem's popping. It's all good, but I still like options. That's the only part. I don't want to be subscription-based only. That's why I support buying physical. That's just me per se. You know what I mean?
So why have Game Pass if you're not like? Why literally support and pay for Game Pass if you have a problem with Game Pass? That's kind of confusing to me.
I actually don't have Game Pass.
I mean, because it's $1. Like it's just motherfuckers just like it's $1.
It's $1 for now.
But but why not? I mean,
so did he buy digitally or did he buy it physically?
I think he bought it digitally. I think he bought it digitally.
Psycho, you're going in and out, dog.
That is strange. Oh, okay.
I get what the argument is, but I mean, some of you niggas are thrift store gamers. It is what it is, man. Buy copy shit. Support these devs.
The devs are already supported on these subscription games. That's what I don't understand. And just what what Ravage just said is what people are actually saying. So that ain't even a troll comment. People are actually saying like people are broke, cheap, and all that shit because they dealing with subscription. I don't get this thought process. If I could play the same game for $1 or $60, why would I choose $60? If it's not a game that I'm going to be playing for months and months and months.
It's almost like the pop figures, like I said. Like people enjoy having.
What I was gonna say.
Yeah, people enjoy having a display of all their games to look at. It's fucking
Weirdos.
pretty. Like I have
all my shit. I do not have anything on display. That shit is kind of odd to me too. I mean, unless you want like a fucking game room or some man cave.
In the bed, what, they want to rub it on your chest? Want to rub the game on your chest?
Yeah,
the fuck?
Yeah, I don't get that. But what 8's saying, look, 8 has a good point, but the other side of it isn't what we're seeing. The back end part, like, are the quality of the games, are they going to go up? Are they going to go down? Like, we don't know.
That's my only concern.
Let me.
Game Pass.
I see people keep on mentioning. I see people keep mentioning like Blu-ray sales and shit. I don't have a choice if I want the best audio quality and fucking picture quality. I don't have a choice. I don't have a subscription that I can use and get the best audio and the best picture quality. So I have to buy them. You know what I mean? The movies that I want to see in the best value. I don't have a choice. If I had a subscription where I can get physical movies for a fucking $1, I would not be buying them. You know what I'm saying? I would not be fucking buying them. I don't have a choice.
But wouldn't you like to have the option anyway, though? Right? Like, what's wrong with having both?
Yeah. And there are people who are passionate about games, so they like having the physical shit. It's just like if someone were passionate about movies, they would want to have the physical shit.
I just want to.
He's passionate about movies.
No, with movies, you gotta have a physical to get the best audio and the best picture quality. A lot of y'all got TV speakers, so y'all don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need physical.
You don't be Atmos motherfucker.
No matter where you fall on this, it just boils down to preference. As far as whether you want to subscribe to Game Pass or whether you want to buy the game physically or digitally, it's all about preference. But I think we can agree that what BG did was.
It's just weird because it's like
I disagree. I actually agree with what.
Hold on, it's kind of weird because it's like I can beat this. I can beat this whole game right now. I can beat the entire game with my $1 subscription, but I don't want to do that. I want to go and purchase it and then beat it. Like. I see if you could not beat it in the allotted time. Like, all right, my subscription about to run out. Right. I'm not renewing my subscription because I don't like this, so I'm going to go buy it. But if you can actually complete the game, I don't get it.
When you say it like that, it does sound odd. But on the other side of it, I don't want to support subscription-based services where I buy a game and I get nickel and dime with booty boxes and weird shit like that. I'd rather just cop the game and be one off and that's that. You know what I mean? If anything happens, I don't have to worry about the
service. The game's gonna have
the game is the game.
Regardless.
Go ahead.
The game is the game.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, but moving forward, like that type of. I get with the what was it, Outlanders, right? Is that the game?
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, okay,
Outer
whatever.
Worlds,
yeah, like I get that, but yeah, but for me, I definitely don't want to be on a subscription-based service like that to get my games. Like, it's cool, but I mean, I'd rather have the option to just get my shit physical. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, you gonna be doing this shit for nothing. You gonna be doing that shit for nothing because it's gonna change, bro. Like I say this all the time, but the shit that's the direction it's going. We can.
I mean, digital games are already.
Hey, I'm not gonna do this.
Digital games are already outselling physical.
No, you're right. No, I agree. Listen, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, you talking to a nigga like I will definitely download music on my Amazon shit, and I will actually cop the physical CD as well. Like you talking to the wrong one. Like I get it.
From a collector's perspective, you speaking from
not even so much collector.
Like
I just like I'm an old school motherfucker. I gotta have a fucking commercial package. But what you're saying is right. Like, but I just like options. That's all. You know what I mean? So sometimes I download my music, sometimes I cop it physical. Like it is what it is.
Especially if you intend to get DLC.
I don't understand. Like, why the fuck
then own the game?
Would I go to Best Buy? That's about the only place that still sells CDs and buy a fucking CD when I can just stream it right now.
Amazon player, Amazon,
whatever.
Amazon
I can
player.
I can just stream it right here. Like, oh, hold on. Oh, Kanye West's new album's out. Oh, let me go to Best Buy real quick when I can just sit right here and listen to the whole goddamn thing.
A Hard 8. Hey, guess what? When you buy the physical copy, listen. No, when you buy the physical copy, they also send you the MP as well, so you can download it instantly from the point where you order it. Yeah.
The way you are about movies, Hard 8, is how I am about music. So, like I said,
they got high quality. They got high quality streaming music. I mean, music is high quality.
Well, maybe not quite like you. Because with you, it's all about just the highest quality, right? So maybe more like Ravish. Like I like buying vinyls. A lot of times now they do come with the MP3. Even sometimes, well, actually they don't come with CDs anymore. But yeah, so it's.
Let me get this super chat.
You know?
Let me get this super chat. Let me get this super chat.
Little F boy.
There's the Kid Gaming. He says some people just need to have the sense of ownership. I think not necessarily collecting games. But it's no pun intended, a mindset. And Lil F Boy, he came at Candace. So yeah, we're not reading disrespectful super chats.
And man, you gotta come correct.
We let you go with
the first. I didn't even read that one. I just saw the thing.
You get one super chat that's left, and the rest of them we can't follow that up. Kenji said, support things you like, however you can. Game devs that make good games deserve extra money. Like how y'all get donations. It's just a show of appreciation. And so excited said, let's be real. Most people who use Game Pass ain't going to finish the games anyway. This service is for cell phone type gamers who drop games after a few hours. And also the God of Truth, he said, I'm going to
false as shit.
See that Call of Duty stream player. Yeah, that ain't happening. What's false? What's false?
I'm saying that super chat you read, that shit is false as hell.
Oh, from So Excited.
He said the only people that got Game Pass are people that don't.
I mean, a lot of people do be dropping that shit though. I mean that makes a lot of sense though, because you get Game Pass and you download a bunch of games that you really don't give a fuck about, but you only download it because you know what I mean. I done seen plenty of people this week say I'm gonna give Outer Worlds a shot just because it's on Game Pass. Like,
honestly, Game Pass sounds it sounds better the more I think about all the ways it could be used. Like, exactly. I could try all these games that I end up wasting $60 on and end up not actually liking without paying for them. That's kind of brilliant. I mean, it's essentially a rental service. So that's what rental services are for.
I don't rank
but
games.
The quality of these games is been pretty shit though. Like, let's.
I don't get it. Like Gears of War, it's fucking great. Like sat down, I played the game, finished it, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I didn't have to spend $60.
The fuck?
He liked
most people wouldn't agree with you.
No, he's talking about the he's not talking about the multiplayer. He's not talking about the multiplayer. He's talking about the single player.
With Cycle,
he's talking about the single player.
Yeah, he's talking about single player. Cycle's right. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, but the most casuals by and large would definitely prefer that route for sure. Like hardcore gamers, not so much. Like
You just call me
it is what it is. No, I'm not.
He slid that in there. I'm glad you noticed because he definitely slid that.
Like the majority of people who game aren't hardcore gamers. Like it is what it is. Like the majority of people that game aren't hardcore.
Being a hardcore gamer or not, in my opinion.
Listen, if I can get a game on the streaming service, that's what I'm doing. Like, I got fucking Origin Premiere. You think I'm gonna buy Star Wars when I can play the full game for $15? The fuck? No.
Hey, that's a deal. No, hey, I don't think anybody has a problem with that. And you'd be retarded to have a problem with that. That's a deal.
Do you think I'm gonna start the game and then be like, you know what, I'm gonna go buy this? No, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. I don't need to own that shit.
I can't. Bro, I cannot see myself playing fucking Forza Horizon and then getting far, stopping the game and saying, okay, you know what, that game is good. I'm gonna just go ahead and buy it.
Yeah. If I really love the game, I'm doing that.
Yeah, but the thing is that
why the game isn't going. Forza Horizon isn't going anywhere.
That's lie.
Going to remain on Game Pass forever.
All the time.
No, not exclusives. No,
not exclusive.
Rental services are really good.
What you say, Candace?
Games that.
I said he's going on a prayer because I mean, even things. Well, let me think.
Prayer.
I'm trying to think. Has
they already confirmed this? Those games will be in there forever.
I mean, they also said that the Kinect was going to be necessary for the Xbox. They said you wouldn't be able. I mean, they say things that end up not being true.
As far as a single player game, I don't care how long it's going to be there. As long as it's there long enough for me to beat it. That's it. Especially if it's a game
that to replay a single player game.
Well, it has to be worth replaying.
Rental services are great for games that you feel really neutral about. I feel like if you watch a gameplay trailer and you're hype about it, then you're gonna buy the physical copy. That tends to be how it goes. But rental services are great for games that you're not extremely hype for or just neutral about.
I'm not. I mean,
I think this might be a weird question. Hey, Psycho, when you play your games on Game Pass, is it on a designated server or is it in cloud? You guys know?
I honestly don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's on my hard drive.
Yeah, I don't.
What the fuck does that matter?
The hard drive.
What does that matter anyway?
What I'm saying is, like, if something happens and you can't get, whatever, shit goes down or whatever. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to know.
Oh, I mean, if it goes down as far as
that doesn't matter.
Not being
after years.
No. So,
it's not being streamed.
So it's not being streamed. It's being downloaded to a hard drive.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you download it. Yeah,
if you don't have an internet.
And just so we're clear, we're technically talking about the differences between rentals and owning. BG just started the topic. We're not necessarily talking about him anymore.
No, I should have been more specific, for multiplayer is what I meant to say. My bad.
Well, if it's a multiplayer game, then I'm probably
no. But I agree. I agree with what he said.
If it's multiplayer, then I'm going to probably sink hundreds of hours into. Then it was like, I guess I'll buy it.
Yeah.
But all right, like for instance,
and if you're gonna get
go ahead.
If you're gonna get cosmetics and stuff, then of course you want the physical copy. You're not gonna rent a multiplayer game and then end up liking it and wanting to get cosmetics and then dropping that on a rental.
Yeah, for instance, I got Game Pass until March, so I didn't see no point of buying Gears of War 5 when I got Game Pass until March, because I'm probably not even gonna be playing that shit by March if it keeps up with the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great call on my behalf not to buy. I'm glad I did not buy that game. And if I got Game Pass for 6-7 months, what the fuck would I buy it for when I could just download it? You know what I'm saying? And play it right now, just like anybody else that went and paid $60 for it. You know what I'm saying? It made no sense for me to buy that game. I'm glad I did not buy that game. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay,
works out for me. Shout out to Tony Wood.
Yeah, for me,
the reason why some of those.
Let me get this super chat. Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said my favorites: the SSX series, NCAA football, Max Payne 1 and 2, WCW Nitro, Crazy Taxi, and Mike Tyson Punch Out are not on most subscription services. Yeah, them old ass games are not. Yeah.
But the classics. What were we saying, Cycle?
The reason why those games are quote unquote rentals is because of the contract negotiation that they had with them. So they're paying these people for a certain amount of time. So they're paying, let's say, you would make this amount in 2 years. They're going to pay them for that 2 years, and that's when the game will come out of Game Pass. So a game like that's exclusive or that Microsoft makes, that's not going to come out of Game Pass because it's a part of their studio. It's not an outside source. So that's why those third-party games are rentals.
My counter to that would be, depending on the game's reception, did those same group of devs get contracted to do a sequel or not? Something doesn't pop. You know what I mean? So that's my only thing.
So I mean, they're being paid to make games for whoever. So if they're Microsoft Studio, they're being paid to continue to make games. Like that's what they're being paid for every day. Is just to continue to make games. So it's not about the whole thing is changed. It's not about sales anymore. Like it's not about how much Gears of War sold. That's going to depend if they make another one or not. They're a studio. Like you're an employee of a full-time organization. You're there to do a job for however long you're there until you're let go.
That's very true, unless you decide to quit. But you know.
But the bottom line is like a lot of companies, though, you know, when the bottom line is effective, when it's affected good or negative, then, you know, and if they get in the red, everybody's getting cut. So we don't want that. You know what I mean? You make quality. I think the thing that we're saying is quality games is all we want on those subscription-based services. So, yeah.
Yep. All right. So moving on from these weirdos that need to look at cases on the shelf.
Gamer.
I don't really care. At the end of the day, whatever works best for me is what I'm gonna go with. I just don't see the point of starting the game. You already got the game in your possession, then going to go pay for it. I just don't really see that point, especially if it's especially a single player.
On Amazon.
Especially a single player game, like a single player that, like I said, I'm gonna beat it and be done with it. Like I don't feel I have to pay for that. I don't feel like the devs are getting shortchanged because they already got their money up front for the subscription service to begin with. So it's not even like, damn, I want to support the devs. They are already being supported by you downloading that shit. You know what I'm saying? They are already being supported because if ain't nobody downloading it, then they ain't gonna have that deal again. Like Microsoft ain't gonna come with that deal again or nothing like that.
Right.
So supporting it is just by downloading it. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's just another layer of support with getting a physical copy, just like with music. Like you can stream it all day, but there's another level of support if you go out and get it.
Yeah. All right, let's moving on, man. So Kanye West dropped this new album this week. Did anybody? First of all, the album is, I want to say it's very fucking lazy, right? The album in total is only 27 minutes long.
Damn.
Like,
how many songs are on it?
Come on.
I don't know.
I mean,
like what, 7?
That's crazy.
Ooh.
That's fucking crazy.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Like
it has 11 songs on it.
He's got
They're all just short as fuck.
Yeah,
they're short. Yeah, they're like a minute and a half. He got a couple on there that are short.
I'll definitely co-sign. I think Kanye's gotten lazy as hell as he's gotten older. Like he used to do really dope, like really production-heavy albums, and it's not just progression. I feel like he's just getting lazier, but at the same time, I do like the album.
Yo, shout outs to Kid Smooth.
I do. Like, he sampled this old...
Hold on, let me get this super chat. He said, what up, Game Pass gang? Hard8, welcome to Mixer. I am not on Mixer. I was just testing.
The fuck?
Yeah, I'm not coming to Mixer, dog. I was testing real quick. Call of Duty doesn't seem to work with Shadow Play or OBS. Like, it doesn't pick up sound. There's no in-game sound. You know what I'm saying? But it does work with Mixer. So I was just trying Mixer to see if it was me or is it actually the game. And it turns out that it's the game. I will not be using Mixer. Which is why, I mean, if y'all still want to have a game night, they can still do it, but I'm not doing Mixer. So if I can't do YouTube, I ain't doing shit. So.
Oh, wait, you can't do YouTube at all on Xbox?
No, I'm talking about with my my recording software. It's not working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay.
It's not playing any in-game
so we're not
sound. Yeah, so I can't live stream.
Because I was.
I can't live stream Call of Duty. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. Steve Killer, shout outs to you for the super chat. He said the streaming era is bringing in shorter songs. Yeah, very short songs. I mean, people, you click on a video, it's a minute and 30 seconds long. Like, what is the nigga spit one verse and a hook and it's over? Like, what is this? What did y'all think about the Kanye album? Are y'all feeling the Kanye album, or how y'all feel about it?
I dig it.
I haven't even listened to it yet, so
it's like a gospel album and shit. It's a lot of, hallelujah, religious God shit.
I feel like if you were raised listening to Baptist music, even if you're not super religious, you might like it. I'm not saying you will, but there's potential for you to like it.
Yeah, he also said
Hopefully that answers some questions.
He's not going back to his old style of music. So this is what y'all getting.
What does that mean?
Like the old Kanye, all his old shit.
Like the good shit?
Yeah, like college dropout, late registration, all that shit. You're not getting that no more.
So it's time to stop paying attention, is what you're saying. Because I've really just been waiting for a return, and you're saying that's not happening.
Yeah, he said it out his mouth on the I think it's the Big Boy in the Neighborhood interview. He's not going back. You're not getting that late registration college dropout shit no more. So.
Oh damn.
I mean, it's not like I can't just re-listen to that shit like I already do, but that does say something about the quality you guys can expect.
Right. So, did you listen to a Ravish? Did you go buy it? Ravish, you there?
That fool is muted.
Oh, he's on his way to he's on his way to Best Buy. He's going to go pick it up. Go
pick it up right now.
Yeah, he's gonna listen to the whole 27 minutes and ain't gonna go buy it. Shit crazy.
He got the lights on the cop car going.
Yeah, that's why he muted himself. He ain't want to woo. He ain't want to hear that. Shit crazy. Yeah, the album is fucking trash. I'm good. I'm not into that type of music. It's not really what I want to hear. I've never really been a big fan of Kanye to begin with as far as music. I love his beats and shit, but as far as music making, I ain't really been a huge fan. I do like those albums. I do like the songs on there. But once I found out and knew for sure that he didn't write his own music, I was really like, nah, fam, I'm good.
Wait, so he didn't write none of the classics? I've been seeing people say that, but I always kind of assumed he wrote the classic albums, the first 3 or 4?
He's always had writers. Consequence, all these other people, Rhyme Fest. He got writers. Writers, man. Writers.
Yeah, he's always had writers. He's more. Yeah.
Writers.
I mean,
he's more of a producer.
Sucks.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because I thought, when he was first coming up, around the Jesus Walks time, there was people saying that the reason why he had so much difficulty, releasing his album was because he had been writing for people like Jay-Z, and he didn't actually want him to
believe that he was writing for Jay-Z?
No, he's writing for Jay-Z.
That's what I heard. I didn't particularly care.
No, that's wherever you heard that from is completely. That's false.
Where the hell did you hear he was writing for Jay-Z?
I don't really remember. It was literally so like I said, it was literally the Jesus Walks time, when the shit was a single. So I don't really remember. I just remember hearing that.
That's too damn funny.
Yeah, no.
Well, he's never written anything for Jay. A lot of times when producers produce records, they do get writing credit for the music, but as far as lyrics, that's never happened.
Yeah,
so
that.
not for Jay. Yeah. And like Hard8 said, he's always had a team of ghostwriters for himself, going back to when he was with Correct Records and a guy named Graf from Chicago. So that was 96. That's not. He's a brilliant producer. He's always been. But unfortunately, I guess he's a Kardashian now. He had a mental breakdown. But this isn't the same guy after his mom passed away.
I mean, his music hasn't been good. Exactly. His music hasn't been good since before he was a Kardashian. It's been since his mom died. Literally everything after that has been trash. I mean,
some people would argue.
Dark Fantasy was good.
Some people would argue that everything after that.
I forgot about My Beautiful Dark Fantasy. That was a good album.
No one, I will say this about Kanye West, love him or hate him, his impact on the game. I love, when he dropped his album Next to 50 or whatever, I was riding with 50. But his impact after 808 and Heartbreaks, yeah, absolutely. I'll fuck with real niggas. But 808 and Heartbreaks definitely impacted the landscape of hip hop now, where you have the emotional MC who's singing and rapping. Kanye birthed that with the 808 and Heartbreaks album. Hands down.
That make it a good album.
He ushed that in.
Ja Rule did that. Ja Rule did that.
Solid mid album.
Ja Rule did that.
But Ja Rule, look, when Ja Rule did
give Ja Rule his credit. Give Ja Rule his credit.
It was no, man, no. Hey, when Ja Rule did it, that would you ride for me? That one with Eve or whatever. Yeah. Hey, it was dope.
Yo, we gonna give Ja Rule his flowers while he here, dog.
No, dog.
Right, Mos Def was doing that shit. Wait, what's his new name, y'all? I forgot.
Huh?
Hey man, Ja Rule definitely did R&B, but it was still when Ja did it, it was dope. When Kanye did it, that shit was emotional, corny, soft, tight G nigga shit. You wasn't fucking with that.
Bone Thugs are different on a whole different level. Don't compare them to these.
First of all, Ja Rule is not trash. We're gonna stop this. We're gonna stop this.
No, you gonna stop this. What you mean?
Ja is not trash.
Give Ja Rule his
Ja is not trash, dog. Pain is Love was fire. Vinny Vitavici was fire. What's wrong with Ashanti? She got bangers.
She came out too soon after Aaliyah died.
That song with Bobby Brown. It was on top of the First Interstate building in L.A. Oh man, that Thug Lovin'.
Yeah, that shit was fire. That was fire. Yo, first of all, Candace, I don't even think you listened to Ja Rule albums if you don't think Ja Rule was nice.
Yeah. Ja Rule's hot,
bro. You know what? I'm not gonna front. I did like Ja Rule, but like. The way he started like pushing Ashanti, and I was still so raw after Aaliyah died, and I felt like she was trying to take Aaliyah's place, and I was like, "Bitch, you wouldn't be here if Aaliyah was alive."
She was not trying to take Aaliyah's place. I don't get that at all. Yo, Ashanti did not remind me of Aaliyah.
Not at all.
I said I was still hurt and grieving.
If anything, you might have had an argument if you brought up like Maya, but not Ashanti.
Not even Maya. No, Maya
was around.
Maya was no. She would have said like Sierra or somebody, like not fucking Ashanti.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, I feel like Sierra came out after I finally fully grieved Aaliyah, so I was able to love her. So.
Yo, Pain is Love, Vinny Vitavici, those albums are fire, dog. Y'all niggas is tripping. Don't hate on Ja, man. Yeah, 50 got rid of him, but them albums, you still can't take away what he done did. You still can't take away what he did.
Hey, that shit with Ashanti, I Want to Be Your Chick. My favorite Ja song, like that shit was hot. It was on a beach. Oh,
that's
man.
Between Me and You.
Classic.
That's Christina Milian.
Talking about the one where she's like, "I want to be your chick. I want to be down for you." Remember that?
No.
Yeah, that you don't remember that song?
I think you.
That one was like,
the whole thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That shit was hot.
Hey, shout outs to Gideon Alvin White. He said Kanye is real. He just ain't a thug. Big difference.
I mean, he been not a thug. That's not something anyone's surprised by.
Yeah, we ain't arguing that. Shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, just goes to show how bad 50 Cent smashed that man Ja Rule. People out here thinking he don't got hits on top of hits. He definitely got hits on top of hits. And even as a writer, he got hits. So we're not going to act like Ja Rule wasn't killing the game in the early 2000s. He was killing it.
It was also the timing.
I'm not gonna lie. I got you.
It was the timing.
I gotta be right back.
He did. He stole a little bit of DMX swag,
no
but
doubt.
it was
Tupac
timing
too.
because at the time when 50 came, Ja Rule had been on the radio so much, people were getting tired of him. Yeah. So then when 50 came, it was like, let's get rid of this nigga. It was a momentum.
That's pretty much what it came down to. Yeah, he took a little bit of Tupac, DMX. Yeah, he took a little bit. He stole from a little bit, but I'm saying he still had some hits. We're not going to say Always on Time. That's my shit. With Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? Between Me and You with Christina Milian. That's my shit. Put It On Me with Vita. That's the shit.
Yeah.
That joint got with J-Lo, the remix. Must be the ass that got me like, fire.
Dude.
Y'all
oh my
tripping.
God, this guy. I was literally just about to say, you know what?
Ain't it funny?
I totally would put my 2 cents in here.
Ain't it funny?
But like everyone's just gonna be like, oh, this bitch listens to Nickelback. And this fool actually said that shit in the chat. I don't listen to Nickelback, but thank you.
Oh, Mesmerize was my shit too. Mesmerize, yeah. Ain't it funny with the remix with J-Lo and Cadillac Ty? Fire.
Cadillac Ty, Black Child. I like the group joint. I even like the shit they did with Nas when they stole Tupac's beat. That shit was hot. So Murder Inc. had a run.
What's wrong with Special Delivery? That shit fire too, especially the remix.
The remix? What? Nah, I don't even need to talk about the original. Take it a remix?
That's these young boys. These young boys don't know no better, man. They used to tight jeans, 100,000 tattoos on your face. You know what I mean? Dildos in their pocket. That's what these young niggas listen to. They ain't, you know what I mean?
Oh, said
dildos.
And hold up. And G Dep first album, Child of a Ghetto, was fire too. Stop it. Hey, shout out to Tony Wood. Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, spoiler alert, most of these people are performing songs they didn't write. And shout out to the chat for being afraid to disagree with Hard 8. Ja Rule versus Kanye is Everest College versus Harvard. Ja Rule versus Kanye.
Everest. Oh, man. Y'all stupid.
Yo, these niggas sleeping on
but yeah, it was a classic though. That special delivery shit. Yeah.
Nessie, is this slander or is this true? Do you have a tattoo of MGK?
No, I do not. This guy's just
okay. Stop slandering Nessie like that. That would be so crazy.
Yeah, for real. No, I don't listen to like any rap. Like I don't.
Like, damn.
I know.
I mean, we kind of knew that. We knew that tuna noodle casserole.
They don't give us no love in Utah. Yeah.
Like, y'all talked about Nickelback? Why?
Yeah, no, because I was like, you know what? I put my 2 cents in here, but someone's gonna say, "Oh, this bitch just listens to Nickelback."
And someone said in the chat.
I don't know.
Okay, I was gonna die laughing. like, look at this picture. But actually like Nickelback.
No, I listen to a lot of like heavier like death metal type stuff, and
I forgot you said that. Of course you don't like Nickelback.
Hey, shout outs to Play Thomas Beats. He said, "Who's a bigger hip hop head, Ravish or 8?" That's probably Ravish. He listened to a lot of.
Sure.
You know what? For sure. I only listen to good music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
Okay. It's like that. I'm just about to get his props. Now, one of my top 10 favorite MCs is Styles P, so I respect 8 because he definitely got love for the locks and that thorough style music. But 8's a typical, like, kind of East Coast head, and I'm kind of like a typical West Coast dude. It ain't who's the bigger dude. We just got different.
I'm East Coast all day, man.
Yeah. That's definitely a
shout outs to Kid Smooth. He said, Suge gifted Irv Gotti and Ja Rule sample clearance for The Pledge and So Much Pain. Nothing was stolen. I don't know. Somebody said something was stolen?
I know that. No, I said no. They took the hip hop beat. Pac was already gone, and that was one of Pac's like classics beats. But we all know it got.
Oh yeah, it got definitely.
I know that.
I mean, it didn't get cleared, and they paid up. Yeah, they got sued, but yeah,
because Nas had a Pac joint on his Dre actually resold the beat to Nas for his second album. It was written on his first single. So yeah, what was it called? Street Dreams, I believe. So yeah, everything gets cleared.
I didn't say
Pac. We all know who
first of all, I didn't say I didn't like. I don't like Pac. I like Pac more as a person than a rapper. But I like Machiavelli. That's my shit. Right, that's one of my favorite albums and shit. But I'm not.
Machiavelli's a classic.
Pac is not the greatest. Nowhere near it, in my opinion. He ain't even top 10 or top 20. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Top 5 for me.
Whoa.
What's up?
What's up?
This
podcast is about to go left. You already know.
I expect this.
We used to beat niggas up and talk. We used to beat niggas up during the Tupac and Biggie days. Shit used to get heated.
Oh shit!
Niggas used to get knocked the fuck out.
I remember. I remember all the time. My cousin was always popping off.
East Coast shit, nigga. Fuck with no Tupac.
Definitely. That shit would not be said in LA at all.
And you know what's funny about that is that we was the same way with the East Coast shit. Like we didn't want to hear no Biggie, none of that fucking Fuji La shit, none of that.
I used to listen to it on the low. Like in my mom's car, I'd listen to like the Fugees and shit. But like shit.
There was a lot of dudes in LA actually who didn't even listen to any East Coast music till DMX came out. Like that's when niggas
really?
They started fucking with New York again. Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I was writing for the West Coast, but I was still listening to the shit. Like, come on now.
Wasn't fucking with it till DMX and Punk came.
Yeah, ain't nobody was fucking with. I mean, Pac cool, but I like Pac more as like an actor and a person. Like, I like this interview shit he used to be talking about. His raps is like just okay to me. It's like I like metaphors, punchlines, similes. I like all that type wordplay. He ain't got none of that. He ain't got none of that.
Oh well, DMX doesn't either though. Like so, I mean, if we're gonna talk about that, I mean, like DMX, right?
X. Let me see.
But you won't relive.
I mean, man, we're talking metaphors.
I like that about
X had some shit. X had
DMX had that same Pac energy. It was just New York though, but they are fundamentally the same type of artists, but just in a different genre and coast. You see what I'm saying?
That's actually true. They do kind of. I mean, not with the intensity, but like
Nah, when I listen to X, it's totally different than when I listen to Pac.
Yo,
That's
you feel
from
it.
the East Coast.
I didn't start fucking with Biggie until that.
See, let me say this. See what 8 just said? He feels it. He's from the East Coast, born and bred, so he's feeling that the DMX shit, right? Same thing with Pac. Same thing with Pac, man.
But you know what? Like, I'm pretty sure that what got me into Biggie was just that Super Nintendo Sega Genesis line.
I thought he was from Baltimore.
Pac is not from New York.
He's from Baltimore.
No, he was born in New York, raised in Baltimore in Marin City in Northern Cali. He's not from New York.
Then he started dick eating and went to the West Coast and started thinking he was West Side. He was Pac was a dick eater, dog.
Yeah, a lot of niggas from Philly. A lot of niggas from Philly started dick eating when they came to the West Coast. Corrupt
dick eaters. They dick eaters. Ain't nobody. I ain't arguing with that. If you not representing where you from, you was a fucking dick eater. I don't give a fuck who you are. Fuck.
How many niggas from LA went to Philly and started rapping Philly? Huh?
Yeah, okay. Right?
Listen, I don't know who from LA and Philly. I don't even know nobody.
What?
I don't know nobody.
Exactly. Exactly. Why would think of
Huh?
Okay. What?
What the fuck is y'all talking about? I don't know. What the hell are y'all talking about?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you heard me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of niggas from Philly came out to.
I don't know no rapper. I don't know no rapper niggas that's from Philly and LA besides corrupt dick eating ass. Who else you talking about?
Roscoe.
Dick eaters. All of them dick eaters. What you saying?
Talking about that super chat.
What you saying? You know what I'm saying? You a dick eater. Pac, a major dick eater. You ain't West Side running around talking about West Side. You a dick eater.
Hey, man. Look,
You know what?
Man.
All right,
He's
man,
a dick eater. Nigga, you an East Coast nigga. Which one?
Wait.
Gideon Alvin White.
I forgot.
Tupac's biggest career move was dying. Don't want to call him.
I'm sorry.
Yo, Tupac's biggest career move was dying.
Go ahead.
No one called him. No one called him the GOAT before then. Biggie was even outselling him album for album. And also we got Mr. T-Tech. He said, "Congrats, player. Next stop, Spotify." I think he means the podcast.
Hey man, what my West Coast?
Yo, hold on. First of all,
send a super
hold
chat.
on. First of all, that was supposed to be Melon. I don't know what happened.
No. Because I threw that pass that along to Ravish because he said he knew somebody.
You passed the buck, but we had to actually. I text you all the information. Like, so I guess we never went in. We never got to move in on that. But we were supposed to do Spotify and I believe iTunes.
And iTunes is dead now. So
what happened? What happened with Spotify?
I don't know. Ravish, you said you got the connection, so like you had to talk to her or some shit, right?
No, I text you all the information that I had because I had a friend of mine who I was talking to about getting this on there. So it's real easy to do, man. Man, I'd have to go back though because it's on my other number. But yeah, man, I remember that we were supposed to move in on. I don't know what happened.
All right, we can work on it.
Shout outs to Jay Harris. Y'all got to work on that. Hopefully, y'all can get to that. I don't know, whatever. Shout outs to Jay Harris. People have been asking for it for a minute now. So, shout outs to Jay Harris. He said Tupac is the greatest. Don't no other rapper have a song for every occasion. Yes, we know he was bipolar. Pull off like
Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini
like you.
Yeah, like
I don't agree.
Huh?
Take you a Gemini.
Can I finish reading this?
I'm a Virgo.
Can I finish reading this? Jesus Christ.
Right, sorry.
And pull off like Pac. 8, you need to listen to SP Many Tears again, dog. Pac, that dude. What's the SP stand for?
Spread so many tears.
Oh, spread so many tears? No, I'm good. Also, we got Torrance Ingram. He said X is a monster. That's a fact. Also, we got Tony Wood.
Kids move.
Hold on.
Kids move.
Can I finish?
Yes.
Do y'all want to talk, or can I finish reading super chats? Jesus, man. Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, "I hope we get a soundtrack covering the entire Star Series Power. Don't know about y'all, but the best part of each episode be those closing tracks." Yeah, Power is definitely lit. Kid Smooth said, Pac's Me Against the World went platinum in 4 weeks. All Eyes on Me went platinum in 2 weeks. Biggie Ready to Die went platinum in 2 years. Shut up. Ready to Die is way better than Me Against the World. Stop it. Stop it. First of all, Pac ain't really. Nigga, Ready to Die, Ready. Come on, stop it. Stop it.
Uh-oh.
Stop it.
Oh, man. All eyes on me.
Pac.
All eyes on me with what is that? Temptations?
Y'all niggas. Hey, shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "Yo, Rav, I mess with K Dot."
Yeah, I fuck with him, man. K Dot is basically Kendrick Lamar's name before he signed with Dre. I fuck with him a little bit.
Here talking about
the older shit, but not the
Me Against the World is better than Rated God. And that's the time. You know what? They had a conversation with Glasses Malone where he was talking about how Snoop was bigger than Tupac, all the way up until I believe All Eyes on Me.
Isn't that
Glasses
true?
Malone is a listen. First of all, All Eyes on Me was Pac's first album when he came to Death Row. Pac was bigger than Snoop when he got on Death Row. Before that, Snoop was
nah. When Pac first got on Death Row, Snoop was bigger.
Nah. When he signed with Death Row and came out with All Eyes on Me,
he was definitely bigger doing Doggy Style.
I mean,
oh yeah. There's no doubt about that.
When Pac first album, what's the name of Pac first album? What's the name of Pac first album?
No,
his first album. His first album.
Oh, his first.
The ones y'all don't remember. Them trash joints. What is it? Trash.
I think it's
Who had the better debut album? Who got the better debut album? Pac or Biggie? Stop it. Stop it.
That's true. No.
If you're comparing album,
listen, if you're gonna compare, if you're comparing albums from when they started, no doubt Biggie had the better debut. That's not even a question. That's not even debatable. What we're talking about is when they started making music side by side, and Pac had.
You talking about against Snoop?
No, Biggie was dead.
Against Snoop?
Yeah. No, Snoop. We didn't even compare. Snoop's first album was a classic. After that, everything is fucking dog shit. Hey, come on, man. We're not even gonna compare Snoop.
Y'all need to stop with the Snoop slander.
Pac was one of those guys who did a song called "Hit 'Em Up." And at the same time, he had another song called Dear Mama. He could make songs for any, like old boy said, any occasion, man. Well-rounded artist, man. That's what I could say. Now, was he the better lyricist or MC? Hell nah. Biggie rhymed circles around Pac as far as lyricism, but as far as artistry, making tracks. I mean, it is what it is, man. Pac just had the bigger voice. Let's keep it real. It is what it is.
Anyway, shout out to Stank Mall. He said, no way some of these dudes heard Ready to Die. The slander is nuts in here. Yeah, I mean,
I heard it. Ready to Die is better than All Eyes on Me for me.
Hold on. First of all, Cycle. Hold. Time out. We got an imposter. Cycle. You are an AT alien. You are an AT alien. You don't sound nothing like a West Coast nigga. Nothing like a West Coast nigga. You are an AT alien.
You can name drop a very specific.
He is an AT alien. This nigga visited the West Coast for a summer. Now he think he's from the West Coast.
You in Georgia.
You can tell by the way I talk. I ain't from around here.
You a Bethlehem.
You can tell by the way I talk. I ain't from around here. You know what I mean? That's clear. Everybody I done met, they know right away. Where you from? Philadelphia.
They clutched their damn pearls as soon as he opened his mouth.
I still get asked.
No, you sound like an AT alien.
I don't talk like people that live here. No, I don't talk like people that live here talk like this. Hey, child, why you looking at me like that? Why you talking to me like that? What? I don't talk like that. See, y'all niggas don't know. Y'all don't know. There you go. Y'all don't know.
Hey, man, shout out to all my Jordans, man. Y'all shout out to all my flies in the ATL.
That shit too funny. Hey, we gotta move on, man. Biggie's the greatest of all time. Let's go. Styles P, Jada Kiss, they all better than Tupac. Beanie Siegel, DMX, they all would rap circles around Pac. Easy. Easy.
West Side. Hit him up.
West Coast,
Easy. Yeah, hey, yo, shout outs to Tupac Academics. Damn, did you just go make that up real quick?
Damn.
He probably did. Yeah.
He said Biggie took days to days to write. First of all, Biggie didn't write. Also, Pac wrote in 20 minutes or less. Can I read it? Can I finish? This is a fact.
It's a delay in here, man.
Biggie took days to write. He didn't even write, so you don't even know your history. Pac wrote in 20 minutes, and it sounds like he did. It definitely sounds like he wrote in 20 minutes. Pac also freestyled. It sounds like he does. And Biggie always spit his best written. Biggie, what? Biggie don't write. This is known facts.
Biggie
this
didn't
is
write.
known facts that Biggie did not write.
But don't act like if Tupac was in front of you that you wouldn't just like suck his dick. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa!
What?
What?
No, not at all.
You know
What?
I mean?
Fuck?
Like you're talking
Nessie's
about
physically
shit.
attracted to Pac.
Nessie, get him,
What?
That's like a hard leftist thing.
Suck his dick.
This shit won't let.
Hold on. Let's hear what this girl got to say. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Let me explain.
Oh, don't explain nothing. Let this girl say what she got to say. I didn't hear that gay shit clear enough. What did you say, Nessie?
I'm not.
What I'm saying is, talking all this shit,
This is what I'm saying.
talking all this
Who are you talking
But
about?
if Tupac was, I'm talking to fucking.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
God damn.
Oh,
But if Tupac
Okay,
was
I'm
in
back.
front of you, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but like you're actually really good," and then you'd suck his dick. Like that's just.
Whoa.
Hold on. I think this girl that lost her rabbit ass mind. Hold on. Have you been eating dog food since you got divorced? Like, I think this girl done lost her rabbit ass mind. First of all, Tupac was like 5'6". I would have threw that little nigga. First of all. Second of all, I'm not a starstruck type of person. I don't give a fuck about status. I'm not starstruck. If I seen Tupac, I wouldn't say shit to him because I don't give a fuck. Like I wouldn't be like, can I take a picture? Can I have an autograph? I ain't never asked nobody for an autograph in my motherfucking life.
No.
I'm not that type of person. I don't give a fuck.
You wouldn't say shit to him because you'd already be eating out his ass.
What?
Whoa,
we don't.
what the
This girl
fuck?
retarded.
Wait, we don't
This
see.
girl's
Let me say
retarded.
something real quick. I think the new generation people love like stars and act like they're like on a whole nother level. Look, I met Tony Danza and David Lee Roth when I was 10, and I don't get starstruck for shit. Like I just don't. Like I've seen stars.
I don't give a
in
fuck
LA,
about
I see
stars
all
at
the time.
all.
I don't bother them. Them normal people. Them are normal people.
Fucking people.
They're normal people.
Normal.
They just trying to chill. I feel so bad.
I
Somebody
do too.
was
I couldn't be no
swamping them
goddamn
in the
celebrity.
shower.
Fuck that.
Let them
If
be,
it's somebody, if it's somebody I fuck with, I might just say what's up and keep it moving. But I'm not asking for no fucking autograph,
Oh, that's
no
bullshit.
selfie pic,
pictures.
none.
Everyone
None,
says that.
never.
That's so right.
No, hold on. No. She's confusing everybody with herself. Because if she seen Nickelback or fucking Howard Stern, she would get down and suck his dick right away. Like, that's the whole problem. She think everybody's like her. No, everybody's not
Why
like
the fuck
you.
does everyone think
Everybody's not
No,
like
what?
you, Nessie. We're not going to suck somebody's dick just because they a star. Like, what the
Not
fuck?
at all, my
And
girl.
that's-
We already know what you doing
Let me
backstage.
finish.
Hold
I
on.
seen-
We already know what she doing backstage. Straight blowing cock. She go to a motherfucking Beatles concert. She blowing cock all night long.
a Beatles concert?
I love in my.
I was right off.
Yo,
listen,
hold on. Let me get to these super chats. Hold on.
Listen,
We backed up. Let me get to these super chats. We backed up. Shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said West Coast dudes just need something to lean back and ride to. LOL. You on the East Coast, you better come heavy with that wordplay. That's from Biz the Kid Gaming.
Oh.
Yeah, so we did. It's a lot of different tastes. I feel what he's saying.
I wanted-
Hold on.
No, I just wanted to say I met my
Can
my
I finish
childhood
reading
idol, Magic
these fucking
Johnson,
super
at a
chats?
gas station.
Thank
my
you.
bad. I didn't even know there was
I just
another
told you
one.
we backed up.
Hardy gonna beat you.
I just told you we backed up. Let me just get through these super chats before they disappear. Torrance Ingram said, Big started stronger, but Pac finished greater. I do prefer Big Flow better, but the consensus favorite Pac and against Snoop is overrated. I don't give a fuck about the consensus. That's what's wrong with y'all niggas now, y'all followers. Everybody says Pac, so I gotta agree. No. Kenny Wilson won. He said Pac was a better artist, Big was a better rapper. All right. And then we got, I think I seen one more. Tupac Academics said, biggest misconception is people saying Biggie didn't write. He spit Long Kiss Goodnight on the radio in LA and passed it off as a freestyle. No, he did not pass it off as a freestyle. They call shit like, a lot of times they label that shit as a freestyle if it's not like a song. Like, we know freestyle is supposed to mean off the top, but now, for the longest, it just means some lyrics. Like, it's a freestyle.
Prepared.
We know that wasn't a freestyle. Nobody never passed it off as a fucking freestyle and shit. And a lot, and by the time most of us even heard that radio interview, Life After Death was already out. I mean, everybody on the West Coast heard it because y'all got them radio stations. But as far as like us, I know we didn't see that shit until a little ways later and shit. And also, Emmanuel, Drake is the realization of what Pac wanted to be.
Yikes.
Huh? I don't get that. What you mean by that?
What?
Yeah, that's some.
That
yeah,
make
that's
no
weird.
sense,
What the
bro.
fuck?
Just fall back.
Yeah,
That was dumb.
Just move on.
That
Move
was
on.
the dumbest. That's the dumbest shit.
I mean, he just got to explain what he means.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
understand
the-
what he mean all the way.
Drake can stick a maple leaf up his ass. Fuck that nigga.
Nah, Drake is a mediocre actor at
but
best.
That's dumb. That's just a dumb comparison. That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, back in the days, if artists wanted to do like R&B songs for women, they brought in an artist instead of sung the shit themselves. Like Pac got a song, "Are You Still Down" with John B. It's a class. Like Drake can never
That's
touch
a good
that
song.
shit.
I remember
Anyway,
John B.
But
Anyway,
I was gonna say I met Magic Johnson at a fucking gas station off of Olympic. Didn't suck his dick. I just said, "What's up?" Love Showtime, kept it moving, and went on
That's
about my
good.
Yo,
shit.
listen.
No, that's my
she
childhood
is speaking.
idol.
You'd be dead if you would
Listen,
have done
she
that.
is speaking from experience in which she would do. That's why she is thinking that everybody's like that.
You can tell.
girl, let me
yourself
tell
that.
you, I've spent time in the VIP Coachella area and hung out with fucking musicians. I mean, we had conversations, but I wasn't like, bro, let me suck your dick.
Guys,
Like, hell no.
I'm so joking.
I saw the whole
Just giving you
Wu-Tang
shit.
Clan at Great Adventures, and ain't say a damn thing to none of them. And I fucks with the Wu, and Meth my favorite. I seen Meth, I just was like, damn, he way taller than I thought, and that was it, and kept it moving. I ain't go over there. I don't do that. I can't do that. I barely want to talk to you niggas. The fuck I look like running up to some goddamn stars asking for pictures and shit, looking all gay. Can I take a picture? I don't do that. I wish I would. Wish I fucking would, dog. I see celebrities, stars or whatever like that. I was on a plane with Donovan McNabb. I ain't say nothing to him. Meanwhile, everybody walking past, taking pictures and all that. I ain't say nothing to him. It's like, whatever. I don't care. Keep it moving. It's all good. Once I become a star, I can't wait to meet Nessie. That's all I know. Once I become a star, I can't wait to meet. I already know.
Beyonce backstage.
I already know I got some head time coming if I meet Nessie and I'm a star.
You said Beyonce?
Hell no.
Yeah.
You said Beyonce. What'd you say, Psycho? What? What'd you say about Beyonce? What'd
He
you say?
said,
No, man, it was a joke,
she
man.
too baby
Right.
crawl up.
Joke.
I mean, if it's a female, if
He
it's
the
a
box.
female, then you know it is what it is. But shout out to Stank Mall. He said Nessie ready to bust it open for corn.
Oh
Yeah, that's funny.
Corn ain't ready.
Oh shit, they
shit!
ain't
Oh
ready.
shit!
Like Slipknot.
Shout outs to Torrance Ingram. He said Drake is really the realization of what Kanye wants to be musically. And then we got Tony Wood 25.
At a certain point in time, I don't think that's really accurate either. Y'all need to stop reaching. Just let it go.
Isn't, like Drake stay copying people though. He stays fighting styles and shit. Anyway, shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said Ready to Die will forever be one of the greatest rap albums of all time. Also, some of the AGS crew need to re-listen to Jada Kiss the Game Goodbye. Jada's Kiss the Game Goodbye. I think Ravish fucked with the locks, so I know Candace don't know no better. I don't know about
what?
Melon.
Yeah, Styles P. Styles P is one of my
I'll
favorites.
have to listen to it. I will listen to it.
You said, wait,
Styles P.
I don't know any better because I've heard Jada Kiss.
I said
What
you don't know
talking
nothing about the locks. You don't know no better.
about?
The locks. You see, that's exactly what I'm saying. You don't know no better. The fuck?
I can't.
Block.
I don't know. I feel like
Cheek Looch.
She don't know who the
I don't
locks
know. I
is,
feel like I'm
dog.
not clearly-
Melon don't even know who the locks is. This
Man,
shit
okay,
is
we gotta
terrible.
move on.
A fucking man don't know who the.
Yo, we gotta.
How the
this
hell a
conversation.
man don't know who the locks is?
Oh, so it's okay. I don't know.
If you
Whatever,
want my
y'all. If it's
body
somebody
and
dope,
you think I'm sexy,
wait, I
come
know
on.
who that
Sugar.
is.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, that's Rod Stewart.
Yeah, but they sampled it. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
move
yeah.
on.
Go ahead,
Just move
Joe.
on.
Oh,
Just
they
move on.
Oh, well, then I've heard that
No, you
song.
gotta
No, I've
move.
heard.
All right,
Gotta
let's
move
talk
on,
about. We're just
heard
moving
this
on.
song.
You don't know nothing about
No.
the locks. Let's talk about R&B singer Tank with his gay slip up. I guess that's what you want to say. All right, so R&B.
shit, I
So
saw
Tank
that.
is an R&B singer. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Tank is gay at all. But anyway, let's just get to the point.
No.
He was on a sexual type of podcast called Lip Service. Nessa, you know about lip service, don't you?
I sure fucking don't, Hardy.
Anyway, he was on a podcast called Lip Service, and it's like a sexual type of podcast. And basically, what he said is, if a man sucks penis 2 times, then he is not gay. All right. So basically, what he's saying is, if you try something and you don't like it, then you can't be gay, right? So basically, he's saying if a man tried sucking penis and he didn't like it, he is not gay. So if you try,
I would 100% co-sign that.
That makes sense.
okay, so
I mean,
No,
that's like
no,
saying,
listen.
Didn't
Oh,
enjoy
no,
it, then why would you be gay?
listen.
That's like
Right,
saying
okay.
I'm gay. That's like saying I'm super straight, but I hate having sex with dudes. How does that happen? It doesn't. It doesn't work like that.
So now he's getting a lot of flack. Of course, there was a lot of memes floating around. People are saying that he's gay, he liked dick, or he tried it, or whatever like that. Because you got people that think that if you ever do it one time, you're gay forever. So when it came to him saying,
Like it's a disease.
I think those are the people who may be a little bit like questioning about themselves. Like, I don't know.
so all right, let's start with Candace. Let's start with Candace. All right, go ahead, Ravage. What you want to say?
Let's go.
Oh shit.
No, I just want to get the super chat.
Okay, what's
real
the super
quick.
chat? Go ahead.
Kenny Wilson once said, y'all should listen. Yeah, he said, y'all should listen to West Side Gun, Conway, and Benny the motherfucking Butcher. Shout out to the Buffalo Soldiers. And then we got Torrance Ingram, Tank, gay as Christmas.
All right, so hold on. Okay, I don't think Tank is gay, right? Just because you say something like that doesn't make you gay. Gay is, to me, being gay is like you are into men, like you are gay, like. Making a statement like this, I don't look at, I don't think he's gay. Like, oh shit, Tank is gay. Like, I don't know. Go ahead, Candace. You just start it off.
First of all, they set him. Okay, say this real quick. First of all, they set him up.
Yeah, they did set him
question.
up.
Like,
They did set him up.
If somebody stole, if they stole once before, does that make them a thief because they stole something one time?
And it was no. It started with liar.
He said no, and it was like, okay, well, what if you?
No. They also said, they also said if you lie, if you lie once or twice, are you a liar? And he was like, yeah, does that make you a liar?
People really are setting him.
Yeah, right. And then they threw the dick part in there. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
People really are just slandering him then, because they're trying to make it seem like he just randomly out of the blue said, if you suck 2 dudes off, you're not gay. But it seems like there was this whole conversation, and that was like example number 2 or 3 of what he was trying to make a point of.
Hold on. This is what I was telling y'all last week when I said they manipulate the footage. They only put out a small piece. Like I said with the whole Cuba Gooding thing, we don't really know the whole context behind it. And that's the same thing with this. If you listen to the whole segment, then you will understand what Tank was saying and you'll understand what was going on. If you just listen to that small piece that was floating around, then you would be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But so what I'm saying is,
ain't no coming back from that Cuba Gooding shit.
No, I'm just saying this is another point of people not putting everything out there and people just running with what they hear and not getting the full fucking context of it. So, with this saying, is a person gay if they try homosexuality and they don't like it?
No, that's so stupid, because you can experiment and be bi-curious, but if you fucking do it and you don't like it, then you're not gay. The definition of being gay, liking dick. And if you don't like the dick, you're not gay. That's just what it is.
Okay.
I believe that's an excerpt from Wikipedia, exactly.
Yeah, I disagree. I think a sexual act is more than just stealing a candy bar from a liquor store. So if you're open to that type of activity, then yeah, like she said, you could be bi-curious or you might be straight gay. But
But bi-curious isn't gay. You can be curious about something and realize you don't like it.
Okay, listen. Yeah, I know there's all types of different levels to it or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Any man on man action is gay. All right.
But the action itself
that, but you're wrong.
Sure.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Candace. Yeah.
You can laugh. It's just you're wrong.
It's
That's
the
a hard
truth.
fact.
No, that's
you're
true.
wrong. That's an opinion.
No,
That's an
I'm
opinion.
not wrong. You can live your alternative lifestyle if you want to. What I'm saying is that if any man or woman or woman on woman, man on man action, that's a gay act. It is what it is. Now I'm not saying now.
Hold on. So let me ask you this.
It does not
Okay,
make
listen. It is gay, right? Man on man is gay. But let me ask you this, Ravish. If you get action is gay. If you are a man, right, and you try penis. And you don't like it.
Yeah.
Hold on. You try it and you don't like it. Are you forever gay?
That's because you engaged in a sexual act. Now, does that define your sexuality for the rest of your life?
You guys
No.
don't.
But,
Okay.
however,
any
you
sense,
are.
Ravish.
No, I'm sorry. It's different. It's different. Once you go there, once you go there as an adult, and you go there, it's forever. Like when the first time I went down on a woman, I was like,
Get back on topic. Are you gay? Are you forever?
No,
all right. Hold on. So let's back up. Let's back up. You ate pussy, right? And you didn't like it, right?
At the first time. When
you was a kid.
Right.
So if you never ate pussy again, would you forever be a pussy eater?
No. What I'm saying is that as a kid, I didn't like it. I did like it. But it's different. When you're with a man.
It's not different at all. You're trying to make it different to fit your agenda, but it is not.
It is what it is.
Oh.
If you're into the same sex, you're gay. Or even if you.
But he just said he's not. That's the whole point. If you commit a gay act and you do not like it, you're not gay. The end. That's like saying, okay.
Yeah, but that's like saying if I dip my foot in the water, I got wet.
Hold on. Let her talk. Let Candace talk one at a time. One at a goddamn time. Go ahead, Candace.
So it sounds to me like Tank was talking about a consensual thing, right? Like, let's do I'm going to do two very short hypotheticals, right? Like your best friend comes out, you're a dude, you're super straight as far as you know, but I don't know. He's curious, you're curious. Whatever. Turns out he's super gay, you're not, you're still friends, right? Moving on. That's not gay. But you know what else is not gay? Getting by a man. That's a gay act. That's not consensual. Just because someone did that doesn't make them gay forever. And that's the fucking.
Hold on. Did you say? Hold on. Hold on, Candace. You had one out. Did you say getting raped by a man? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yes, like if you're a guy and you get raped by a man, that's technically participating in a gay act. But that doesn't make you gay.
She's trying to turn into. She's switching the narrative, y'all.
No,
listen,
I'm not.
If
It's
you
the
can't,
same
listen,
thing.
yes, you are. You're switching it. Listen, if you're not strong enough to defend your manhood, it is what it doesn't make you gay, but your manhood's gone. Get it? Yeah. Only gay people.
Are you serious?
You can't get it right.
Oh, man.
Once you get that goofy, it's a rap.
No, Ravish.
It's a rap, Andy.
We're saying
I don't
Oh,
care.
no.
We're not going to argue semantics. You're gay. It is what it is. And
Semantics is literally the definition of words. Semantics is using words correctly, and you're not doing it.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go.
So,
yeah, your manhood's gone once you get raped. That's a fact. You don't have to be gay. But
Ravish,
yeah,
you were
I love
saying
it. I love it. Let's go. I'm ready for that LGBT.
Hold on. Let her talk. Let her goddamn talk. Hold up. One at a time. Go ahead, Candace. Jesus. What the fuck? Go ahead, Candace. Nessie. Nessie. My bad. Nessie. Go ahead, Nessie.
Yeah. Ravish, you were saying that if you dip your foot in the water, your foot is wet, but your foot fucking dries off, and that's just physics. Like, so I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was just making.
All right, so
but no, it's still wet,
so Cycle, how do you feel about this? We haven't heard from you.
So I think the girls are correct, the ladies are correct in this conversation. But however, if a friend of mine or somebody I know if I know he engaged in a sexual act, me personally, he gonna be that gay motherfucker all the time. But even though I know he probably ain't gay, or whatever, but in my mind,
right?
in my mind, I'm gonna be like, oh, that last time you did that, no, I can't do it.
Because the act itself is gay. You can't. Sucking dick is gay, but does that make you gay for life if you don't enjoy it? Fuck no.
That's the whole point. If you try it, you don't enjoy it. Melon, what do you think? If somebody tries something gay and they don't like it, are they gay for life?
I wouldn't think so. Like, it's just like when you brought up the pussy eating
Ravish
example. Like,
that's how rationalized. Yeah, I get it that way in that sense. Yeah,
it's pretty much the same.
I don't know.
Thing.
This is a touchy situation because
you're sucking a dick, Melon. It's a man. Like, no, it's a little bit different.
Listen,
you're eating a dick.
What you think?
This is a
Come on,
touchy
let's
situation.
Let's go.
No,
keep
because I do agree. I do agree with Candace and them or anything. Like if you do something one time and you don't do it no more,
that's it. You'll never go back.
Like that's.
You know you'll never go back to it, so like you don't like this shit.
Wait. Time out. Why are you motherfuckers acting like a gay act is like driving a new car or test driving a fucking car? No,
because
no. Listen, I'm thinking just logically. I know how we supposed to think.
Yeah,
I know how we supposed to think. I know how we supposed to react to this. We supposed to sit here and say, "Nigga, you fucking gay, faggot." That's the end of it. I know that's how we supposed to. But if you think logically, if somebody tries something and they don't like it, then they are not that. I mean, like you can't say, "Yo, I played basketball. I played one preseason game in the NBA. I'm a professional basketball player." No, you're not. You're not. You're not a professional basketball player. You played one game, you got cut. You know what I mean? You're not a professional basketball player. That's like if you're looking at it from a logical standpoint, if you try something and you don't like it, then how are you that? Whatever it may be. Whatever, it could be a vegan or some shit like that. Whatever it may be. If you're a vegan and you ate meat one time, are you not a vegan no more? Like, damn, I'm a vegan. I've been a vegan for 10 years. I just tried some meat. I don't like it. I don't like it. Are you a meat eater? Like, no, you're... You know what I mean?
Yeah, but a lot of Muslims think that you can't eat. If you eat pork, you're not Muslim anymore. They're just trying to.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, that's not true. That's not even true, though. No Muslim think if you eat. No. Hold on. Time out. No Muslim think if you eat pork one time, you're not Muslim no more. That's a fucking lie, dog. That's not true. I never heard a Muslim say that.
What you got to do?
None of that.
Okay, but no. But what do you do then? What do you consider?
What do you mean?
You got to pray extra hard.
You got to offer. If you eat some, there's sport. You got to offer. It would be a certain amount of rock cots that you got to serve up if you did some shit like that. You're not banished from being Muslim no more. You just gotta offer up a certain amount of rock cots.
Yeah. My thing, I get what you guys are saying, but what I'm saying is that like if you're a man, as a man, and you're open to sucking a dick. You are gay. I think you're gay. You're gay. Yeah, if you're open to that, like you're gay.
And what we're saying is,
listen.
Yeah, well, you're saying no. Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, let's go this. Okay, so do you apply that? Okay, Ravish, do you apply that logic to everything in life?
You see, you can't because it's not the same.
So listen. How do we separate it? How do we separate it?
Listen, your sexuality is a part of your entire being. I believe a sexual act, and I'm not just saying this for the sake of the argument. I believe sex is more than just a physical act. Spiritually, like I'm giving a piece of me to that woman. Like if I give myself to a gang of women, what's going to be left to me to give? Hold on.
Let me read these super chats. Hold up, man. Shout outs to TLOU2. He said, look up the Kinsey scale. It's a continuum of dispositions. I hope I said that right.
Ravish does need to.
All right.
It's the Kinsey scale continuum.
Okay. Also from TLOU2, shout outs to you. He said, what if you're gay and try something straight? Does that make you straight?
According to Ravish.
Now, if
hold on. We're gonna
and
get to
try
that. We're
some-
gonna get to that. Let me just get through these super chats.
We got two more.
Here's the kid gamer said, if you willingly woke up one day and was like, I wonder what schlong tastes like. I'm gonna try it. I'm sorry, that's gay in my mind. Okay, and
Bicurious.
It's
okay. Bicurious. It's not focused.
Okay, and then shout outs to Zap. We got like purple up in this motherfucker, some type of color. I'm not familiar with this color, but shout outs to Zap. He said, just paying my respects. I'm with Cycle because I ate booty once and now I'm just a booty eater around my peoples. But I see what you're saying, 8. Also, shout outs to Torrance Ingram. He said, would y'all let a child predator use that argument? Argument 8. Okay, we're gonna get to that. And then Kenny Wilson 1 said, doing gay-ish don't make you gay. Airtight logic. All right, so let's go back to Thoyo's question. Thoyo's question was, if a gay guy tries some pussy, is he now straight?
If he tries the pussy, and if he's straight,
no.
Know,
if a gay guy is gay, and then he tries some pussy.
If he tries, but is he continuing to go with the pussy, or is he going back?
It's the same situation.
It's flipped around. It's the same thing, but flipped.
It's literally flipped. It's literally flipped.
Wait, no, I didn't flip. No, he might be straight. He might be straight. He might be straight. Wait a minute.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's trying to.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I got a sexual act. Wait, listen to me. A sexual act is different than the same thing with the guy said about the pedophile thing. I believe once you touch a child, you're a pedophile forever. That's my opinion. Even if you never touch another child again, I feel that if you touch that child, you violate a child, you're a pedophile forever. That's my thought.
Okay, but what we're not gonna do is compare being a pedophile to being gay.
Oh no, wait. No, you guys are comparing sucking a dick. No.
All right, do we apply this to everything in life?
We don't, because everything is different.
No.
Yeah, it's not black and white.
It's not.
So there's great. So some things you can do once and not be that, and some things you can do once and you will forever be that. That's what we saying.
That's what Ravish is saying.
Oh no! Listen, for the majority of things, no. But there are some exceptions, and eating a dick, if you're a man, is one of them. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Let's go.
No, man.
Next topic.
All right. So hold on.
Ravish is that change my mind guy.
Right no.
Shout outs to hold on. Let me get this super chat. Shout outs to Darth. He said, what about gays and lesbians, the ones that were in the closet? Are they bisexual now because they previously did heterosexual acts before coming out?
Huh?
You know what, man?
Answer the question. I mean, the question is quite simple.
Wait.
All right, let me read it again.
What
about gays or lesbians? The ones that were in the closet, are they bisexual now because they previously did heterosexual acts before coming out?
Heterosexual acts before coming out. I don't know. Like they could be bisexual. It just depends. Like, if do they want women? If they want the same sex, I don't know.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
I don't think there's anything that like if you come out of the closet
self.
or not. Like, I think you're essentially the same that you've always been. I don't know what the fuck.
No, because if you're it's all on what you're feeling. If you feel like you like the dick, then you're gay. If you feel like you like the pussy, then you're straight. Like, that's how it fucking goes.
Let me get the
You just said that exactly.
I think your sexuality as a man and woman is part of who you are, is like your makeup. And so fundamentally, if you decide to cross that line, there ain't no coming back, man. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel about it.
But then the standard is flipped. So there's a double standard.
Basically, that's what he's saying.
Yeah. So if you're straight, and
women have always had that double standard, because men, we are attracted to women. Women are beautiful, soft, sexy. Men are masculine, hairy. Nobody wants to see balls and ass in a bed. We want to see women. So there's always been that double standard. And I just feel like, as a man, different from a woman, that fundamentally you're fucking with that makeup when you decide to eat a dick. You understand, Melon? Yeah, yeah, it is what it is.
Ravish is about to be trending
What
on
you talking to me for, nigga? The
You're about to be canceled.
Hey yo, shout outs to shout outs to A-List Action. Hold on, let me get this super chat. Shout outs to A-List Action. He said, if you're born gay, how the fuck does bi-curious come about? If you're born gay. And
who's born gay?
I guess that goes for people that believe that somebody's born gay. I guess.
Okay.
Shout outs to Torrance Ingram.
I believe
he said, if a gay guy tries punani, he is bisexual. And do y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And shout outs to Lord Jermaine. He said,
so.
what it sounds like, whatever Ravish doesn't like, if you do something once, you are that forever. He ain't consistent. Shout outs to Hard8. They don't feel like you consistent, player. Also, we got Tony Wood.
I think if
there's a great
we got Tony Wood 25. He said, I believe it's homosexuality if same-sex engagement continues. However, thinking prior to performing the act might have been homosexual already, fam. And then we got Kenny Wilson 1. He said, look at Hard8 being a progressive today. I'm proud. Then we got the Ashton Luca. She said, what up, what up, what up? And we got Thoyo. He said, I just wanted Ravish to show his bias. All right. I mean, in this, I just,
is what it is.
I know how we should react to this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tank is gay. It's a touchy situation, right? Because if you try something one time, you don't become that. I don't believe you become that. You know what I mean? Like, just like they said, if you steal out a store one time, are you a thief forever? No, you're not a thief forever.
That's like saying.
Hold on, what do you mean? What do you mean, Ravish?
I mean that being listen. Part of your sexuality is part of who you are as a person. Your makeup, stealing a candy bar.
Okay, but if hold on, you said your makeup. But if some person tries it and they don't like it, then obviously that's not their makeup.
But they win. But let's get this: if they feel that way, then that's part of who they are. So if you commit a gay act, then you're gay. Like you're gay.
I don't know.
If I steal something,
this is. No, I don't know. I mean, because listen. If you try something and you don't like it, I can't say like you're gay. I don't like. I don't know. I thought I might have liked it, but I don't. Like I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. It's weird. I don't fucking know, dog.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that if mentally you're open to it, you're curious about it, then that is a part of who you are, and so you're open to that gay shit. So what I'm saying is like if I
hold on, but are you but are you still open? Because you said, I mean, are you still open once? Because you might you was open to it, right? You were open to it, right? Then hold on. A person was trying it, right? A person was open to it, right? Then they tried it and they realized, nah, I don't like that shit. So where do we go from there? Where do we go from there?
But they were.
But okay, they were. Hold on. They were open to it, but they're no longer open to it. So where do we go from there?
No longer open to it, but they were. Right, and it based off of that experience, good or bad, they never want to try it again or whatever like that. There's no penalty for that. If I steal something, there's a penalty for that.
Hold on, what's the penalty for this? This really ain't no penalty for this either. It's the society bullying penalty, but we know it ain't no real penalty. Like, what's the real penalty?
I think it's just who you are. No, I'm not saying that it's a bad or good thing.
But what's the penalty though? You're saying it's a penalty for trying it. And not like
I said there's a penalty for stealing. There's no penalty for being gay. Look, what I'm
okay.
That's what I'm saying. There's no penalty for being gay. There's a penalty for me stealing, but there's no penalty if if in your mind you wake up one day and you're open to eating a dick. That's part of who you are. It is what it
but
is.
I have a question. So if you're a guy and you're like, oh, I want to try putting on some makeup. You put on some makeup, you don't like it. Does that make him transgender?
Well, I don't know what that. I don't know about the dressing up or whatever like that. Hey, maybe they just they think they look fly with makeup. There's a lot of men who have to put on cosmetic shit. I don't know. I don't know if that affects your trans or what. I don't know about all that shit. But I know if you're open to committing a gay act, being gay is part of who you are, and you got.
But if they try it and they don't like it, are they still gay? Hey, I mean, you think they're still gay?
They still had a dick.
All right, cool.
They say
Go ahead, Psycho. Go ahead.
Yeah. If you have a dick in your ass, dick in your mouth, you get it.
Right.
Yeah. That's how it is.
Go ahead, Cycle.
Nessie, would you ever date a guy who once sucked a dick? Would you ever date him?
Nessie, be real.
What'd you
Nessie,
say?
would you? This is for Candace and Nessie. Would you ever date a man who sucked a dick and got fucked in his ass and didn't like it?
Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Hey, yo, what up, guys?
Hey, Luca.
Is that Luca?
Wait,
Yeah.
what'd you say, Nessie?
Yeah. It's
Luca?
Hold on, where the fuck is Candace?
All right. Hold on. Yeah, Candace, where you at? You're a little
Nessie was
quiet
answering the
now that I
question.
asked that question. Listen, for the women, and Luca, you can answer this too, and everybody be honest. Now, my position, I'm not saying that I'm right. I agree with what you guys are saying logically, but I feel as a man, as an adult, if you commit a gay act, that's part of who you are.
Okay, let's get the women question.
Let me ask you real quick.
I mean, are you saying like?
Let the ladies answer the question.
Fuck, I need to get.
Let's get the women. Let's get the women. Hold on. Time out, Ravish. Relax, nigga. This nigga.
Damn.
I'm chilling.
So, all right. The question is for Nessie, and since Luca's here, for Luca and Candace.
Luca's
Luca
here
just
too?
came in. And Candace.
Damn,
Well,
And Candace. Hold on. The question is,
likes women. Candace
so it
likes
ain't for
women.
her. So you don't want it for her. She can't answer this.
No,
Luca and
Candace
Nessie,
likes women.
if
Likes
you
women.
found out that your man once upon a time participated in a gay act and he didn't like it, would you still be with him?
Yes. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Would you think of him differently? Keep it
No.
real.
I don't
No.
give a fuck.
You wouldn't
They
get
just
what?
I
I'm
don't
very
give a fuck.
how do I say? I'm very progressive when it comes to these things. Stuff like that doesn't bother me. So.
all right. So hold on. Let's bring it back. Let's get her overall. Let's get Luca overall thing on this. So Luca, if a guy tries sucking a penis and he doesn't like it, and he doesn't like it, does that make him gay?
That's DC.
If he doesn't,
Yo, he came. Yo, you came in here like we was.
Yo,
Yo,
get through the
hold on. He
question.
came in here like we was missing him or something. Like, just relax, nigga. You know what I mean?
Shut your ass up, nigga. You know he was missing.
Man, he made some grand entrance.
Hold on. Is that DC?
This nigga Hard8 called me and shit. He was like, yo,
No,
when you
this
coming
man
back,
hype
dog?
kid.
Yo,
Nessie is
relax.
Hey,
Hold on, we in the
DC,
middle of something. Relax. Hold on, Luca.
DC sounds like he's on a
Luca,
fucking
do you feel?
He has to get
No,
to
no,
you.
no. I'm in a call
Let's
right
hold on.
now.
We're trying to ask Luca a question. If a man tries a gay act for the first time, and he doesn't like it, how do you feel about that? Is he gay, Luca?
no, because he didn't like it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
I agree with everybody.
That- I mean,
I don't
like-
think that. I don't think.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Dude sucked the dick.
If he doesn't like it, then he's not gay. I'm never gonna do that shit.
Everyone else
dog,
is
check
using
this out.
law.
That's
That's.
crazy.
I mean, that's.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
mean, like that's the same. Like those girls who have threesomes with, they're like their boyfriends. Like I want a threesome.
yeah.
They're like, all right, cool, I'll participate in a threesome. But I don't actually like women. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this because that's what my boyfriend wants. So.
Or the chicks
Right,
at
right. What
parties
I'm saying
who
is-
like make out with other chicks just so the dude they're into will see them. They're
Yeah.
not
But see,
gay.
that's
They're
different,
not
though.
into
Listen,
it.
How is it different?
What I'm saying, yeah, I'm explaining right here.
He's
You're not a
into
man.
it. That's how.
That's
Okay.
not a man. That's not a man. You're not a man. 3 women in the bed. That's not a man. 2 chicks kissing. That's not a man. As a man, I'm
So
telling
all
you,
day
if a
long.
man has a dick in his mouth or in his ass, he is forever gay. I'm sorry.
Well,
That's
well,
what it is.
actually, I mean, if you
And you can disagree with that.
If you
That's fine.
no, that's perfectly fine that that's how you feel. But like, I'm pretty sure that the only thing that makes you gay is if you're like, I'm gay. Yeah.
I think what you guys are saying
Because
is,
it's like your sexuality, man, and people can't change their sexuality. It's like science. I think science backs that up too. That's what my fucking biology teacher said at least. But
let me get to these
whatever.
super chats. Let me get to
I
these
don't
super
know.
chats.
Well, biology. I mean,
Let me get to these super chats.
What
Hold on,
do
let me
you
get to
do?
these super chats.
Go.
You've been the Candace of this week, Ravish. Let me get to these super chats. Biz the Kid Gaming said, let's put it this way. You're not gay, but you dang sure ain't straight no more. So if you ain't straight, then what the fuck are you?
That's not true either.
Okay.
So you can
Shout outs to John. Shout outs to John. Shout outs to John. John said, y'all cool, but I'm not watching if Nessie is on here. She can't just dip out for over 50 episodes, then pop up when she feels like it. I can't condone that.
Yo, relax,
get your
bro.
hurt feelings and go, bro. It's
The
not
fuck?
that deep.
It's not
Nah,
that serious.
I feel what he's saying though. Fuck out of here. But nah, I mean, I'm
just mad because he wanted to suck.
What the fuck?
Oh,
this girl. No, I'm just mad.
So, yeah,
I'm mad because you got a long ass back and you ain't got no ass. That's why I'm mad. So.
Oh man,
you don't know shit about me.
Yo, you built like the letter P. You
built
built like the letter P. You built like the letter P. I said, you built like the letter P. You got a long ass back. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Your back go down to your ankles. The fuck out of here. Let me get to the rest of these super chats. Pat the logo guy said, the fact that you even thought to try is by at least. Also, we got.
No.
Okay. We're gonna let me just get them all out the way, and then we can, Torrance Ingram said, YouTube won't let me send my super chats. Are there certain words banned by U8 or is it YouTube doing stuff? I'm not saying no wild stuff either. I don't know. Somebody else hit me up and said super chat wasn't working. I don't know.
It's YouTube.
That's what it's YouTube. If you use certain words, it's not going to send it.
Cool. So keep it clean. Also, Kenny Wilson 1 said, I'm definitely here for the 1v8. Hold your own, Ravish. Also, we got Lord Jermaine. He said, I'm inconsistent too. In my opinion, if a man wants to try slong, then he's gay. Curious. But if dude want to try poom poom, then it's his natural animal instinct. I think this is wrong, but my mind kind of sways this way. Also, we got, this is why we can't let these get backed up, because then we back, you know what I mean? Young Eli said, if a virgin have sex and didn't like it, are they still a virgin or not?
No.
No, dog. I mean, I think that's totally different though. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's way different.
See what I'm talking about?
All right, shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said there is a double standard, but if the ladies cool with booty warriors, more power to them.
They cool with feminine men. Yeah, that's what
also
they like fucking. They'll take it a bottom. You would date a bottom. Go ahead.
Travis,
I'm here.
You said that. Nobody said that.
Hold on, I wasn't finished. Hold on. I wasn't finished. Hold up. Shout outs to Lynch DJ. He said if he tried and didn't like it, it's like stealing and giving it back. Not a thief, not gay. But in my opinion, it's definitely queer or bi-curious. Also, we got little F-boy. He said, Nessie, slide off the chair when she sit down.
I love how all these fat fucking dudes are trying to talk shit about my body.
Shout outs to
get him.
She said, "Jump next."
Shout outs to Peyton. I think his name Peyton. Peyton, you're obviously not straight enough if you want to be down by another man. Oh, if you want to be dick down by another man, D down, whatever. What's wrong with females that you decide to switch for? Okay, now y'all can go ahead.
I have a couple.
Go ahead, Luca. Go ahead.
All right. So the first thing I want to say is that, listen, sexuality isn't really a choice. Like, you can make the decision not to engage in those feelings, right? But it's not something that you can control, despite what everyone seems to claim or think. It's just inherent. There are some people who were so in denial about it that they end up like getting married, having kids, and then come out later in life like, oh, by the way, I'm fucking bi at least, or something, you know? Secondly, black men especially have an issue with the gay stuff. And it's something I've noticed over the last couple of years, but there's like an inherent disdain from black men when it comes to engaging in any sort of homosexual activity. There's also a lot of homophobia in the black community as a whole. So the fact that, Ravish feels this way isn't really a surprise, because it's just...
Hold on, wait. I'm not anti. Wait, hold on, I can't wear that jacket. I'm actually wait.
I'm not saying you're homophobic.
I'm not anti-gay or anything like that. What I'm saying, as a man, if you engage in a sexual act, you are at least bi-curious or gay for the rest of your life.
That's not what you were saying. Don't back that.
No, that's what I said.
Does that apply to women?
Wait, hold on, wait. I said that's part of. As a man, that's part. Your sexuality is part of your being. That's what. As a woman, I don't think it's still apply. I told you there was a double standard for that. I said it was different, Melon. Eat a dick. Now, as I was saying, I feel like as a man,
yo, man, you feel pretty.
No, well, I stand.
Hold on, let Luca finish. Let Luca finish.
Listen, like I said, I'm not saying that you're homophobic. I'm just saying that there is a possibility that your opinion on this is has been shaped by your life and your life experiences, especially your life experiences being a Black man, which is perfectly fine. I'm just saying that there is a stigma, especially from Black men, when it comes to the gay stuff, which is, like I said, perfectly fine, whichever. But for me, it's like whenever the gay topic comes up around people in the African American community, everyone always says like the same stuff or the variation of the same stuff. So your opinion on this is just kind of like, it's something that I expect, to be quite honest.
I disagree with that because most of the panel in here are Black, and I don't agree. I don't agree with what Ravishing is saying. I don't have a problem with that person. He's not gay, but I don't have a problem with gay people. A lot of people I work with are gay, and I'm a Black man, and I'm not. I don't have a problem with
really quickly. But I'm not. Wait 1 second. I'm not saying that you guys are homophobic. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's seen a lot in the Black community as a whole. I'm not pinpointing all of you guys because I don't know if you're homophobic or not because I don't really know you like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that you are. It's just an observation I've had over the last couple of years from my life. You know?
Let me get these super chats. Jamal Clark said Ravish is pretty hot, no homo. Whoa. Torrance Ingram said fix the echo. I don't know. Is there echo? I didn't hear no echo.
Oh, when I was listening to it, there was a bit of an echo. So
yeah, it was someone would I would hear what someone is saying right before they say it.
Yeah,
somebody must.
Huh? There might be an OBS or Discord
thing. Too loud or something because. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like it was playing.
Is it better?
Yeah, I don't.
Let us know if it's still echo.
Yeah, like nothing I'm saying here is an attack or anything like that. This is an observation and it's my perception. My perception, of course, could be wrong because it's just my perception, you know?
Yeah, it's your
I wanted to address that before anybody else jumps in. I just wanted to say that I have seen that reflected in amongst various communities, not even just as if to say anecdotally or, what I can see people in my environment, but in media that's popular on Instagram and shit amongst some sectors of what's considered the woke Black online movement, is that there's this huge, you don't even have to say homophobia. And I am not at all talking about you guys, but there's this huge idea where the dominant idea is homosexuality was created to bring down the Black man. The only reason why Black women are lesbians is because they're trying to destroy the Black man. It's a lot. So I'm not saying all of that to put that on you. I'm saying all of that to say just because Luca mentioned it doesn't mean it's a personal attack. Sometimes we say things and it's in general and not necessarily for the people we're
it's just a generalization.
To.
Also, the reason why they feel that way is because of the buck breaking thing that went on during slavery. So, I mean, I
let me get this.
Why?
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know.
Let me get this super chat.
It's just gayness existed before that. So
yeah,
let me get this super chat from Emmanuel A. He said, "I need to know: is Luca light or dark skinned?"
I'm light skinned.
All right, Torrance Ingram, he said, it's crazy how if you don't agree with homosexuality, you are labeled a homophobe or closet Fruit Loop. Why can't it be that you disagree with the lifestyle but tolerate it because it's more so a private lifestyle?
X.
What's the issue with being a homophobe, though? I'm saying, if you don't agree with it or you don't like it, why do you care if that label's put on you? Who cares? If you don't like it, then you don't like it. Then therefore people will call you a homophobe. It is what it is. It's just like someone coming through and just you know what? I don't really like Black people, but I tolerate them. Exactly. I tolerate their existence. It's the same thing.
They want their cake and they eat it too. It's the exact same thing.
If you're,
I get
it. It is what it is, man. Just being I don't like this. Therefore, you are this label that's applied to you, and it is what it is. You just accept it and move on.
Well, I think what you do in your bedroom is definitely your business. However, being black is something you can't really hide in the closet. Yeah, your sexuality is part of your being, your lifestyle is who you is and who you are as a person. And as a man, as I said, there's just certain rules and regulations to that. You don't eat a dick and take a dick and still be straight. Sorry.
But like
shout out to me. Yeah, you're not a man, but I'm just telling you that's how it is. You're not a man.
Don't let Ravish get in your head.
No, you're not a man. Wait, hold on. Wait, Candy. Hold on,
sis. Get in your head. Like, I don't really give a fuck what Ravish.
It's all good.
Let Ravish get in your head. That's it, because he's gonna talk a whole lot of bullshit, and I don't want you to take that personally. So just do you, bro.
Everything that we feel and all the viewpoints that we have are based off of our life experiences. The whole idea that you're not a man if you take a dick is it's a social stigma that was perpetuated in the community that Ravish grew up in. It is what it is. So
you know what's crazy is it's not even the community. It's not even the community he grew up in. It's what he saw on TV, because we know the community he grew up in is very nice. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, it's very suburban.
Here y'all go. Here y'all go.
I thought Ravish was I thought he was
Yeah.
Was trying to be
he's not from the tough area.
So he's
Ravish got a pool. He got a pool, a hammock, and he got milk delivered.
What's the next topic?
Yo, Ravish. When you look out your window, hold up. When you look out your window, do you see palm trees?
Hell yeah.
No, we don't.
I do. I have a palm tree in the front of my yard.
Yo, when he look out the window,
y'all want to know why Ravish don't take pictures? Because it's the same as Bond.
Yo, shout outs to Midnight Cry for the super chat. He said, you went through a whole thought process. You nurtured, contemplate those thoughts and feelings, and in the end, act on it. Take a letter, please. Take a letter. I think he mean the LGBT. All right.
And then
LGBTQ.
they can choose the F letter if they want. You were really
Little F boy said, Ravish got these carpet munchers heated. Salute. And
technically, I'm the only one. Don't be disrespectful.
I mean, like I said, it is what it is.
You know.
I'm not
because that's what people on their word. It's none of my business to try and guess.
Do bitches even still got hair on their pussy to be considered carpet munchers?
I don't, man. That's a whole. See,
that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother topic.
The idea that someone is like, well, I mean,
I like little designs. I don't like it completely bald.
I'm not upset or angry. I'm just it's just a conversation for me. It's not like it's the first time I've had this conversation before. So with people who disagree with my viewpoint, like the area I grew up in was very liberal, so it is what it is.
Hey, shout outs to
you said you like designs, DC?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like a nice little like V or like a nice little
Hitler
patch. Yeah.
Little Hitler.
I don't like.
I'm trying to get
a
nice. landing strip. Yeah. What does that do for the man? I don't. What do you get out of that? Just sit on my fucking bitch. Just sit on my face. I don't give a goddamn about no fucking design.
I like it.
Like what the fuck? I'm trying to figure out what does a design do. Like just sit on my face, bitch.
I like it. I like it.
He likes a little arrow telling him where to go.
They said he wants a Nike swoosh.
Yo, he want a bitch. Hey,
that nigga want
he want a fucking landing strip. He want a blue hair landing strip. Like what the fuck?
No. I like it. I like it. Hey, yo, I go ahead and
okay. I'm not knocking that you like it. I'm trying to ask you, what does it like? What do you get out of that? I'm trying to understand.
I think it's cute. It turns me on, bro.
Man, listen,
that's your thing.
Beautiful.
Face, man.
That's your thing.
Beautiful. And on top of that, if she doing all that, she really take care of her shit.
Okay.
Really?
Facts.
The design?
I mean, let's flip the question for the women. I mean, how do you like? I manscape. Don't you like your stuff nice and trim and neat? Like, what does it do for you? What does it do? I mean,
this nigga said he manscaped. This nigga gay. This nigga gay.
You're damn right.
What did you say?
This nigga gay. Hold on. This nigga Ravish be acting like he manlier than manly, but yeah, he getting fucking waxed and shit.
Wait a minute. No,
freak ass out of here.
Hey, Hey, wait a
Can the
minute.
ladies answer the question? Can the girls?
Hold on. Before they answer, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna let the girls talk because it's been too much gay shit this episode. But hold up, let me get to this super chat. All right, shout outs to Gabriel. He said, "Why do people even care so much about other people being gay or not? Why?" We'll answer that when I get through all of them.
That's a good question.
Hold on, we're gonna answer.
Yeah,
Hold on.
thing, yeah,
How
absolutely.
come homosexuals are never heterophobic? And the Alphabet Crew is stronger than the Klan. All these Marvel films, and none of them could stop this. That's from Tony Wood 25.
I think some.
Also, we got Torrance
Are there
Ingram.
more?
He said,
there's still more.
homophobia is used to describe somebody that hate or scared of those people. I disagree with the lifestyle, but ain't scared of that community. And also, Jamal Clark, he said, because niggas are raised to be homophobes. Let's keep it a buck. And then we got Kenny Wilson 1. Hold on, we still got more.
No, go ahead. Buddy.
Kenny
Sorry.
Wilson 1. I hate when a girl refer to me as buddy. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm
sorry,
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
It just
I
slips
feel
out.
like
That's that
I feel
friend
like
zone
you
shit.
already friend zone me, and I ain't even try to get the pussy yet. Like, can
Yep.
I get a chance? Can I get a chance?
That's that friend zone
up.
shit right there.
Hold up, can I
Yup.
get a chance? Don't friend zone me yet.
Listen,
Damn.
as soon as I call you bro,
Hey,
it's
actually,
over.
hey,
It's
Hard8, in
over.
Jamaica, a buddy is considered a dick. So
All right,
you
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, I just don't friend zone me yet. Just give me a chance. Let me at least think I got a chance. Damn it. I want to live single
love
for
that.
a while sometimes. Shit.
It's
All
a
right,
super chat, nigga.
manscaping is definitely not gay. All right, manscaping is gay.
That's why you.
All y'all at the salon get your toes
God,
done
yeah.
and all that. That's definitely not.
got a fucking
Yeah,
face mask
yeah.
and shit. Okay, right.
I got one of those Norel coats.
Shout outs to Tony Wood 25.
You're not
He
half
said,
Mexican,
that was
nigga.
dark comedy. I really don't care. All right, now go ahead. We're done with the super chat. Hold on, let's get to that one question though. That question was,
Which one? I kinda
why do
forgot,
people
not
even
gonna
care?
lie.
Why do people even care?
No, not that.
Start talking.
No, it's for the
Women.
women. Remember, something
Women,
about.
do they like their balls hairy or soft? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The
women-
women.
Are we
The
answering
women.
y'all like men to fucking shave their fucking pubic hair. and shit.
Okay, so I don't want it to be like fucking Chewbacca down there, but I also don't want it to be like bald like a baby because that's weird. So a little hair is good if it's like nice and trim, so I'm not choking.
Nah, the only
down
thing
there.
you're gonna choke on.
That's
Never
good.
mind. Go ahead.
She just confirmed that she go down there. So that's good.
That was last.
Yeah, that was like
Wait, hold up.
No, he ducked. Remember, he ducked her last week. So yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
no, I did not. I'm
yeah.
here
That's because
now.
you ain't know she was gonna be here. You thought she
forgot
wasn't gonna be here.
Nah, she found out Nessie.
Oh, yeah,
he found
yeah,
out
he
Nessie was
stalking
here.
Nessie.
He's like, oh, I gotta pull
Yeah,
up.
somebody hit me up on Twitter, and I was like, hey, might as well.
Ain't nobody hit you up. Retweet it. Retweet it. Retweet it. Retweet it.
Put it in the
Yeah,
group
we
chat.
know you lying. Ain't nobody hit you up on no fucking
I was
Twitter.
listening to the podcast.
Love it.
Well, you tell somebody hit them up on Twitter. No, they didn't. Retweet it, nigga.
I was listening, man. I was listening.
All
I
right,
was listening.
Candace, how do you like it, Candace?
Oh.
How do you like the balls? Goddamn, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, girl.
Oh, I was okay. So
Tried it once and didn't
I'm
like
not.
it.
I don't like going down on.
You trash.
I
Trash. No wonder you like girls.
Hold up.
No wonder she like
Candace
girls.
doesn't
No
like-
nigga wanted her. No nigga wanted her.
No,
Like going down?
chick, many years. No. I've had no. You need to
You
understand.
like peach.
Dude, I have been with the dude like maybe twice.
No, the question is, do you
Okay.
also do you want to be going down on?
Hold on. Shh, be quiet, please. I need
Well,
you
ain't
guys
nothing
to
to understand.
something
You don't
so
suck
stop,
cock.
acting
We don't
like
want
I'm really
you.
into dudes.
Just
It
the
was
bottom line.
because I was about to start my period and I was horny and they were available. Like I said,
Oh,
he
okay.
was just a living dildo.
Okay,
at that
whatever.
point.
You don't
okay.
suck cock. Moving on.
No, I
Trash.
wanna say-
No wonder you like girls. You
To
gotta
the-
stay with a girl.
wait.
That's what you gotta stay with.
To the girls, to the girls,
Go ahead.
You know, whatever.
to the girls who don't suck their man's dick. Okay, I just want to say that, you know, all power to you. Of course, no one's going to force you to do something like that. Don't ever do anything you don't want to do. However, I want to say that if you're not sucking your dude's dick, someone else is. So,
that's probably true.
That is an actual fact.
Hold on. Let me get to the super chat. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "Oh shoot, clicked on weapon wheel on accident. Almost went to sleep. Just kidding." Shout out to Torrance Ingram. Y'all tripping. Nessie, how do you like the balls and shit? How do you like it?
Well, first of all, do you suck cock? Like,
she's a village whore. She's a village whore, so she sucks cock. Go ahead, Nessie. How do you like the balls?
Eloquent question. I appreciate it.
This AGS, baby. Let's go.
I gotta agree with Luca. Honestly.
Okay, so she likes it like Luca likes it.
Okay.
Yeah, a nice buzz cut. I guess you could say.
Man,
just keep it trim.
See what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just be real. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this. If a woman is worried about, you know, how you shaved and all that, then you ain't hanging low enough. You ain't hanging low enough. Yeah, you know what I mean, she got time to fucking pay attention to all that. You ain't hanging low enough. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say.
Chicks as well. Like, if you're concerned about a chick's bush, it's not that good.
What? No, man, that's bullshit.
Hey, is it true for chicks as well?
What?
If a dude is concerned about a chick's bush, it's not that good. Is that what you're saying?
That's not true. Now we all know that ain't true.
This double standard is what
I started with the bush. You know what I mean? You know, I started with the bush. Things just changed over the years. I'm no longer used to the bush, but that's where we all started. At least the older, you know, everybody that's old enough, that's where we all started. We started with the bush. You dig? I mean, hold on. Real talk. The first chick I ever fucked with that had a shaved pussy, when I first seen it, the first time I was thrown off a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? It was bald. The first time I ever experienced a bald pussy, I was thrown off. I wasn't used to it. When I seen it, I felt like I was dealing with a little girl. I'm like, what's this? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, but after I ate a pussy, I was like, oh, I like this. I like not having that hair in the way. You know what I mean? But at first glance, I was like, wow, hold up. What is this baldness going on? I'm not feeling this.
Yo, the first chick I was with, she started off like with a bush and shit, and then I got her to start fucking like shaving that shit.
Hey, yo, shout outs to Lil F Boy. He said nobody want Lil Jon to give them top, saying, oh, skeet skeet.
I thought I was Flavor Flav, bro. You gotta pick one.
Hey, Kenny Wilson 1 said joint got a taper fade. Taper fade. I don't know what he's. I don't know what he's talking about.
Taper fade.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's when it goes from hair to bald. That's what a taper. Yeah, when it gets real low.
I mean, everyone knows what a taper fade is, but no one knew exactly.
I didn't know what that was.
Oh, you didn't? Oh,
yeah, the taper fade. Yeah, when it goes from hair to bald, you know, smooth.
So, Luca, did you get any extra new fans after last week?
I don't know.
You ain't notice anything?
I mean,
shit, we do.
I'll tell you what, you got a fan out of Ravish, that nigga.
I got a couple people saying that I should join AGS, but other than that, I mean, I don't really pay, like on Twitter. Do you mean like that?
Followers,
like followers or something?
You know, DMs. Anybody sliding your DMs or anything like that?
Okay, so I don't pay attention to my followers.
Ouch.
So I didn't notice. Okay. I didn't notice.
She didn't notice. But anyway, yeah.
Okay.
You became a star with Ravish last week. Right. I just want you to know that. He's a star.
We did what with Ravish?
You have became
all right. It's like that.
You became a big star. Ravish is now a believer. He is a believer.
I like the.
Is Rav her new biggest fan?
I think so. I think he might be. I think he might be. He might become. He might become Dark Cloud.
I think Ravish is pretty cool too.
Dark Cloud, you gotta be careful.
I don't know. He might become the stalker of the podcast.
I'll let you know when I DM.
Hey, Dark Cloud.
Yeah, I'm a DM
your
right
wife
after.
Never watches this podcast, Dark Cloud. You will be headed for divorce court.
You will be divorced that day.
All right, we still got other shit to talk about. We didn't even get to, man. AGS.
Well, what about the question about like the?
Oh yeah, do y'all want to answer that? Why do y'all care? Why do people care about who's gay and who's not?
Okay, real quick. I want to go first. Hold on. I want to go first. Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't care. I don't care about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff does not bother me, nor does it affect me. However, when the subject is brought up and people want to like talk about it or argue about it, I'm like, okay, cool, we can have a conversation, but it doesn't bother me one way or another personally. And I don't understand why it bothers other people. I mean, like, if it really is listen, whatever you do in your bedroom is your own business thing, then why would you even bring it up and talk about other people's business in their bedroom? It's weird, in my opinion, of course. So.
Well, I think to answer what Lucas said earlier, as far as it being a taboo in the Black community, that's actually true. When I was young, when I was a teenager, I was a huge homophobe, and it was so bad. And I'm not trying to be funny or make this up. Not to say that being white or Latino is more acceptable if you're gay, but if I would see a Black man who I could identify as gay, like when I would see them, it would actually physically kind of make me sick. Like I would want to throw up. So later on. Yeah, I was a huge homophobe. Yeah. So when you don't have any connection to or know anyone who's gay or homosexual, you don't have an understanding. So wouldn't it be the odds would be that I would end up dating a woman whose twin brother was gay? And this dude was so much like me. He was Puerto Rican, but he liked the same music. He liked the same shoe, J's. And I was like, damn. Yo, this dude is just like me, but he's gay. So I finally overcame my homophobia at the age of 21. And it was crazy.
Hey, we got a lot more topics. Can you shorten this goddamn story?
Yeah, that's it, nigga.
And let other niggas answer the question.
Yeah. Do anybody else want to answer this question before I get to these super chats?
Fuck you, nigga. I really don't care personally, and the shit really doesn't bother me. I don't care. Like, I've got friends and family that are gay or lesbian or bisexual, so it's like I shit don't bother me.
No, Cycle, you ain't got to answer. You on ATL, so it doesn't bother you. We know that. Most of your friends,
I know it don't
gay,
bother
so
me.
It's all good.
It bother me. That's a motherfucking lie.
Yo.
I'm gonna tell you one thing: gay dudes, they got the bitches. Like, get a gay friend. They got nothing but hot women as friends. I promise you.
Also, like, especially, okay, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I grew up around a lot of white guys, right?
Shit, I didn't know.
White guys are just. No, I didn't mean like me. You didn't notice me. I know I didn't phrase that properly, but the whole like white guys in general are like, from the ones I grew up with, are really comfortable with like making gay jokes to each other and like just saying a lot of gay stuff to one another and just like keeping it moving. And that's just something that I've noticed is like they can be like, you know, yeah, dude, like, oh, I'm so into him, suck my dick, but like they're fucking married with kids or whatever. Married to a woman with kids, you know? So it's just like, it's just something I've noticed with white guys.
Yeah, white guys
really
are comfortable. Yeah, they like sticking shit in their ass for fun, firecrackers and bottle rockets. Yeah, white people are weird like that. So, yeah. Shout outs to Torrance Ingram. He said, Luca, put on your Rockefeller chain, join the squad. And, yeah, Luca, what's up? You joining the squad or not, Luca?
Damn.
Yeah, we put you right on the spot.
Pressure.
It's
right on the motherfucking dot.
It's been going.
Have you been enjoying yourself?
Weeks.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I have.
Cool. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's all good. Don't run off like Nessie did. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm not scared for me. I'm scared for the other people.
That's what we want. That's what we want. That's the type shit we want. God damn it.
She said she.
We want all the smoke.
Don't you?
We want all the smoke.
Okay.
Also, we got.
Listen, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, we want all the smoke. We got Jamal Clark. He said, "Is it gay to kiss your homies good night?"
What the fuck?
Yo, that's fucking gay. Dog. That's gay. Shout out to Torrance Ingram, man. He said, people say it's taboo in the black community, but I see a lot of gay males and females in the hood. Yeah. Nowadays, yeah.
Hold up. Who
it's a
you
fashion
talking
statement
about?
now. Huh?
Because I said it was taboo.
Hey, shout outs to, damn, how do you say this name? Vigor? I don't know why. I see it's 50. Is that 50 cent? Because the color is like regular. I don't know. Maybe hold on.
$50.
But that's not US.
Yeah, it's veg.
Right? Because the color. The color would be like orange or some shit, purple or something. Yeah. But anyway, shout outs to you, player. He said, while we are at, damn, hold on, this shit fucking move. Okay. While we are at episode 68 and next episode is 69, we all better shave our genitals to be prepared for that epic sexy 69 if you get me. Great show. All right? Yeah, because people was like, we should have like a sex type of show next episode. We should get a bunch of bitches on here.
I mean, the past two shows have been sexual.
Yeah, we can hear you. We just wasn't listening.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Man, shut your bitch ass up. Said, shout outs to Luca with her white customer service voice.
This is just how I talk.
Also, Missile87, he said, did y'all address Joker being the highest growing rated R movie yet? No, we haven't addressed a lot of shit. We ain't even talking about The Last of Us 2 being delayed. We're getting into other topics right now. So, The Last of Us 2 has been delayed till May which sucks.
Right?
Yeah,
now,
May 29th.
They had a big deal. They made a big deal last month with the fucking state of play, with the infection day or whatever the shit they call it. And they released the date. It was a big deal. It had the internet buzzing. Then a month later, they hit us with it's being delayed. I, myself, don't like this because they fucking lied. And I know goddamn well they knew that shit was never coming out in February. You know what I mean? And they just wanted to either make the investors happy or they just wanted to create some type of buzz because PlayStation been dead all year. So, I don't know. What do y'all think, man? It fucking sucks at the end of the day. What do y'all think? Or some people think they may be adding multiplayer. Where y'all at with it?
Didn't they come out and say that they're not adding multiplayer? Or have they said anything at all?
People are speculating.
Okay, so I guess we're waiting to see. All right. Well, if they're adding multiplayer, cool. Like, it's still some bullshit either way. Like, why give us a release date and then, 3 weeks later, it's pushed back? Like, y'all knew from the jump it was going to get pushed back. Like,
oh, sorry.
But Sony been doing this shit all generation, though. Right when Microsoft do something, Sony come, out to diffuse whatever happened.
Not like
Microsoft.
this.
So
I
think that was
hold on. What did Microsoft have going on that day? I know they had, what is it called?
I can't remember what it was.
They had a bullshit
they had an inside
Xbox.
They had an inside
Xbox.
Right.
They had announced something. I can't remember what it was. They had announced something.
No one remembers.
And hold on. At the same
look at Psycho.
Hold on. At the same time,
Xbox,
that state of play came out of nowhere too. At the same time, like it wasn't something that was built up. We heard about it. We heard about the state of play like on a Friday, and it released like that Monday or Tuesday or some shit like that. So. Like, come on, man. They knew what the fuck they was doing. They know why they did that shit. It wasn't that shit was never coming out in February.
They should have never given us that release date.
You guys don't think it's possible they just ran into some bugs they weren't expecting that are
this is Naughty Dog, dog. This is Naughty Dog. This ain't no fucking rinky dink studio.
It's Naughty Dog. If it's for quality control, though, I get that, and shit happens, and, whatever. It's a couple months. We'll be fine.
I think what Ace said is correct. That was, one of the quickest fucking delays in gaming history.
That was so fast, bro.
Yeah, and also the Ghost of Tsushima
is now got pushed back.
That also got delayed.
Yeah, as well. So
that
it looks like
it's going to be next gen.
That's why it looks like the delay came off of, bugs and shit, because they don't want Ghost of Tsushima to come around the same time as Last of Us. That's why they pushed both of them back.
They also...
I don't think they want Last of Us coming out around the same time as Final Fantasy
Hold on,
VII.
let me read this super chat real quick.
I
Lil
think
F-Boy said, Luca, my queen, I know you like pink peen, but I can do things and bring you closer to your dreams. Okay, Dolomite. Okay, Dolomite. He's feeling himself.
Okay.
He said, I guess he meant peen. Well, he meant peen. Luca, my queen, I know you like pink peen, but I can do things and bring you closer to your dreams. Yeah. He was watching Dolomite.
That was nice of you, Hardy.
I feel sorry for ladies that got to deal with shit like that all the time.
Why he can't just be funny, man?
Listen, it's okay. It's relax. You ain't getting no pussy, Psycho. Relax. You're not getting no pussy, dog. Relax. Luca not breaking you off. Man. Relax, nigga. Relax.
Me off, man.
All right, it was just a little funny shit.
Let me go get
and plus, if you just watch Dolomite, then you kind of understand where he coming from. All right, relax. God damn.
Luca, you got Ravage and Cycle. Jeez.
Lame as fuck. Lame.
All right, so go ahead. Now, what we was talking about? Last of Us being delayed. They bullshitted us. Go ahead. Anybody got anything to say?
It looks like they're trying to
go ahead, Ravish.
No, that was some lame ass shit. You're still thinking.
All right.
I was just saying they're gonna drop it for both consoles. And Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be a launch title, right? So
that shit
they got it
looks
set up.
gorgeous.
Yeah, that joint looked pretty good.
Don't it?
Like, Ghost of Tsushima looks fucking amazing.
What kind of game is it?
It's a samurai. It's a samurai.
Don't even explain nothing to this girl. How the hell she don't know what the fuck about Ghost of Tsushima?
No, I mean, like, is it?
God.
I mean, is it? Are they going for like the Sekiro type game? Are they going for like?
No, they're not going
action
for Sekiro
RPG?
type game.
Like that's what I mean. Like
people like to compare it to Sekiro already, but it's very different. Like it's.
Just think of The Witcher 3.
It's
Did you not see no gameplay, Candace? At all?
Tenchu Witcher 3.
not a lot. You don't listen to me when I say I don't like to watch gameplay before I play a game. I've said that a few times.
Listen, you need to watch. Hold on. You need to watch things so you can be familiar when we talk about it, miss. Thank you.
Hold on. Did you watch any gameplay for the Borderlands 3?
No, I watched the trailer.
Which
the announcement trailer, like all the announcement trailers, I watched those, but I wasn't really trying to watch any gameplay.
But you still looked at a trailer. They had a trailer for Ghost, and you looked at.
I've seen all the trailers, but they didn't say this will. Well, whatever. You want to act like what I said was ridiculous, so let's just move on.
Yeah, the way it looked was to me Witcher 3 in feudal Japan. It just looked beautiful. So yeah.
Yeah, we got a super chat for you, Cycle.
What is it?
Go trick off some money, Cycle. You're a walk-in ATM simp. Nah, yeah, you know, you feed. They talking about you feeding bitches and shit. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You don't get no pussy. You just feed them. So, yeah. If you hungry, Cycle will take you out to get something to eat. You ain't got to put out, all right? If you hungry. Yeah, I mean.
For a whole year,
y'all wish y'all knew better.
All right, so, yeah. Last of Us is delayed. We got to deal with it. It's some bullshit, but hey, it is what it is, man. So. All right, Call of Duty is out, man. Call of Duty is out. What are y'all impressions so far?
Let's
start with Candace. What are your impressions?
These maps are trash.
Yeah, it's busted. Like, let's just be real. The fucking cross-platform bullshit is so busted.
Why? Why do you hate it? What's the problem?
Well, just the fact that there are so many different types of aim assist for console players. Like, I'm fine with cross-platform as long as it's between consoles, but I definitely think PC always needs
But you already got an advantage, though. Like I don't understand the problem.
Yeah, like, I fuck shit up and whatever, but it's just annoying dealing with console players when I'm trying
Hold on. First of all, you can turn off crossplay. You know that, right? And hold on. And if you are using a mouse and keyboard, how you ended up in a lobby with console players anyway?
You're not.
Oh well, no, because console. No, you can choose to play with mouse and keyboard. Okay, all right. Well, yeah. I mean, you're still at an advantage though. So I don't understand what's the problem.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just
so you telling me you're getting mocked by these controller players and you're pissed. That's what it sounds like.
No, I'm saying I fuck shit up, but like it's just obnoxious that it exists in the first place. But like the main thing that's bothering me right now is just the amount of campers.
Yeah, that's it's out of control.
So annoying.
It's Call of Duty.
Yeah, go ahead, Luca.
It has a bunch of issues on Xbox. Like it's been turning people's Xboxes off apparently, and like there's been a bunch of bugs and shit. So I don't know. Is that just on Xbox or are there any issues on PlayStation or PC?
Not that
I haven't
I've
had any issues on PlayStation.
Off the system, but it is like issues. It's buggy. It's definitely buggy.
Yeah. It's yeah.
It's definitely buggy.
Okay.
I haven't picked the game up yet. I want to pick it up for the campaign.
The campaign is cool.
The campaign is already good, and I'm not even
fire.
The campaign is definitely cool. Ravish, did you get the game?
Oh, now y'all like the campaign, huh?
I've always liked the campaign. You can do your research.
First of all, go back a couple podcasts. I've said I was
Ravish,
more excited for
the
the campaign. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, but I just got back from the MGM, so I won't be getting on that.
All right,
tonight.
he ain't played
PS4.
yet. And everybody else said what they said. What you think about a Cycle?
Oh wait, no, I didn't say anything on the multiplayer. And
I'm playing it right now. I'm trying it out right now. It looks like Call of Duty. I haven't touched the Call of Duty in maybe 6-7 years, but to me it seems like Call of Duty the same.
All right.
Sorry,
go ahead, Candace. You got something else to say?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, for the people who are saying it's just like Call of Duty, like the last time I was really like playing a Call of Duty multiplayer was Black Ops 2. And while it does feel similar to Black Ops 2, when Black Ops 2 came out, there was always, previously in COD, in that generation, there was always like a small amount of people camping or a subset of people camping, but there was also people running and gunning. There was balance. Now it just seems like every team I'm on, the opposing team, if they start losing, the whole team camps for the rest of the game. And that shit's just not fun.
I played the ground. I was playing Ground War. I was on that map with the real tall buildings. My God, they was on top. You can get on top of them buildings. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. Snipers galore. It's ridiculous,
bro.
Ridiculous. You know the sniper rifles are like lasers. Guys. They don't got no drop off shots and none of that shit. So.
Oh, this game sound like it's gonna be the shit. Oh,
yes. No, it ain't.
I'm not gonna lie, but the campers are. I mean, once I learn the maps, they'll.
Let me get to the super chat.
What were you gonna say, Nessie?
Torrance Ingram said, "Is that AGS Call of Duty stream coming tonight?" No, it's not. And
I'm not home, so no.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead,
Nessie. What was you about to say?
I was gonna say I didn't think it was gonna go this long, but I actually have hella errands to run at the moment. So I'm sorry, but I gotta bounce.
All right.
No problem.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on again.
Good to hear your voice, Nancy.
It was good times. It was funny.
Nice meeting you. Have a nice day.
Damn, can you breathe, Cycle?
Jesus. Have a great rest of the podcast.
You'll get it 6 months, I suppose. Bye.
Bye, Nessie.
Jesus. Can you breathe? You heard me, nigga. I ain't stutter, utter, or mutter.
No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe, man. I can't breathe.
All right, DC, you ready to leave too? DC, are you ready to leave too? Oh, all right.
No, I'm here. I'm finishing. We're heading out later.
I was just about to ask him about the bounce too.
Yeah, we know, Melon. We know about Kyrian.
Oh, why did you come at that man like that?
In the show, I ain't afraid of her.
At that man like that?
Hey, man.
I'm just fucking with him. Hey, man, it gave me an L, man. I got to scratch my way back.
No, he ain't scratching back. Shut up.
Shit.
Scratch his way back to the top. All right, what else we got going on here, man?
Can't be a man.
Shit, I think we got something else we got to touch up on, man.
We got a Patreon
Oh, we
topic.
do? Oh, okay,
Patreon
go ahead. What's the
topic
Patreon
and,
topic?
Yeah, it's a.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
He said Charlemagne the God.
I see it. Charlemagne the God interviews Gucci Man and calls drama within the Breakfast Club crew. I guess he wanted us to speak on that. Yeah. All right. So Charlemagne did an interview with Gucci Man, and Gucci Man didn't have any nice things to say about DJ Envy or Angela Yee, which is Charlemagne's co-workers. Now, I think Angela Yee had a problem because I think she feels like Charlemagne should have stuck up for her. Like, I don't know. Like, either she feel like Charlemagne should have checked Gucci Man for what he said or smacked him. I don't fucking know. But, dude, now a lot of people are like, you know, Charlemagne is just your co-worker who said he was your friend or things like that. Charlemagne did comment on it. He just went on to say, like, he's an interviewer. He just doing his job or whatever like that. He don't even know why they would expect him to, like, do anything other than what he was supposed to be doing. So, yeah.
Didn't Gucci Man expose Angela Yee? Like, she was thirsting
the
after
video's
him or
out
some
there,
shit?
and he said Angela Yee was on his dick, you know, back in the day, and this is how it all started. She said she wasn't. He said she was. So they had like a little segment on the Breakfast Club where they were talking about Gucci and his wife and all that shit. So Gucci had a problem with that. So now when he fires back, now Angela Yee got a problem. Apparently she unfollowed Charlemagne and all that type of shit. Like, she felt some type of way that he didn't stick up for her.
This girl's still in high school.
How do y'all feel? Should your, I guess because this is something that I dealt with. She thought that they were. I think she think they were more friends than what they actually are, and not just co-workers. You know what I mean? So
this kind of sounds like
I think let me tell you what it is. From a journalistic standpoint, what Charlamagne did was the right thing. But to G-check the nigga talking about you about to smack my mans and all that, I'm gonna get at you after the interview. You dig? It ain't gonna be, oh, well, I'm gonna smack your people up and then that's just gonna be it. After the interview's over, I'm gonna get at you like, what was that? Like you on SmackDown? You know what I mean? That's how you. Charlamagne the God has been a flake, man. So this ain't nothing.
Wait, he said he was gonna.
No, he said he was gonna smack DJ.
No, he said he was gonna smack DJ
Envy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, he said he was going to approach Envy about what he said, and if Envy got out of line, he was going to slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, I would have still kept it correct during the like, you know, because this is a live event and shit like that. After that, though,
are you doing this for a coworker or a friend?
They gotta be friends at this point, unless they just basically.
Well, that doesn't really mean nothing just because they've been working together for 9 years. They don't mean they gotta be friends.
Listen.
I see that. There's only a few you niggas on the podcast I'll fuck with, but so I get that.
Do people really think Charlamagne is about it like that, though?
Well, not even that. He had to be about it physically. He didn't even defend them. Basically.
Let me say this to Candace.
Did they say something about
well, yeah, I mean, they've been popping their shit too. They was popping their shit.
Well,
they've been popping their shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been saying.
So they were talking shit first, and then they got upset because Gucci responded.
Pretty much.
Is that what happened?
Pretty much. So it sounds like. So
I don't understand that kind of mentality. Like, if you're talking shit, follow through and finish it up. Like, don't turn to your buddy like, "Hey man, so and so was talking shit about me." Why didn't you
also,
me? That's bitch shit, man.
Just a couple like yesterday or the day before yesterday, Angela Yee had some more shit to say. She keeps saying that it's not true. She was not on his dick, none of that. And she said, "Google what he looked like in 2009, and that should give you an answer."
So. Come on, we know that don't mean shit. When money's in, hold on, when money's involved, these bitches don't give a fuck what they look like. Come on, man.
Yeah, they don't care what they look like. Yeah, this nigga Lil Wayne got like what, 3 fucking actresses or public.
Hold on. So are you saying Lil Wayne is like you can like what are you saying about Lil Wayne? You can recognize his looks.
Nigga. Hey,
do you recognize his looks? Are you saying you recognize his looks?
What are you saying?
Hold on, no. What are you saying?
Are you saying
why did you pick Lil Wayne?
Nigga, why are you asking?
Rabbit should go suck Lil Wayne dick. It's crazy.
No, the reason why I said that, right? No, the reason why I said what I said is because a few years ago, we was in a Skype call and Dr. Trey 81, I forgot who he was talking to, but he told the person, he said, "You look like Flavor Flav and I look like Denzel." So it was like, hold up, what do you mean? Like, you recognizing that Denzel is sexy, attractive? Like, hold up. So, you know what I
mean? Wait. You just said that Candace looked like Flavor Flav, so I'm saying like you know.
Whoa! Hold up! Wait a minute!
Is that what
Wait a minute!
More attractive
Damn!
Hold up! Wait a minute!
What I'm saying is,
hold on! Hold on! Time out!
No,
time out!
Say this.
I did not say. No. I did not. No, hold up. I did not say Candace was ugly. I said she looked like Flavor Flav. Does that automatically mean that she ugly?
Flavor Flav.
I don't know what I'm missing.
Listen.
Nah. All right. So hold on. So if I would have said somebody else because she got dreads, like, come on, man. You just threw a shot at Candace, and that was not right. That was not right.
He was desperate for a W and felt black. It's okay. You don't got to point him out like that.
Wait, hold on, Candace. Wait, I'm not even talking about Candace, though. I never said that Candace looked like Flavor Flav. I was thinking more like Pacey.
No, nigga, don't try to.
No.
Yo, no, nigga.
How's your backpedal? Getting better with all the practice you're doing today?
Yo, this nigga, wow.
No,
you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Nigga, don't act.
Damn.
Okay.
Nigga, don't act like if Lil Wayne, if I threw some water on this nigga, he wouldn't multiply like a motherfucking
Rap sweating my shit right now.
Funny, dog. Oh, this is too funny, man.
Yo, anyway, so as I was saying, no, that nigga got Lauren, like I think Lauren London, and there was another chick. He's with some bad Hindu chick too. So it is what it is. Bitches don't care about looks. You got money.
Yeah, anyway. Like that don't mean shit. There's a lot of good looking bitches with niggas that like, how the fuck did this nigga look like he rolled out of the fucking mud? Like, come on, man.
Hey man, he might got swagger. He might got swagger.
Yeah, the same niggas the chicks be cheating them because they with them for money, but the sex ain't good, but she with that nigga for security. Come on, man.
So why is your wife with you? Why is your wife with you?
Well, he does.
Wait, hold up.
I don't
know. I dropped. Yo, have you not Hold up. Right? First of all, let me put this out there, and I don't give a fuck. I'm the only nigga out of everybody that she dealt with that ever gave her.
Oh, that's what she told you. Is that what she told you?
Nah,
that's what she told you, huh? This nigga falling for pillow talk? Did you fall for pillow talk? Nigga.
Damn.
You know how many times you heard a girl be like, I don't usually do this, but yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Nah.
You fell for pillow talk?
Nah, trust me, you could tell.
No, fam. No. How can you tell, DC?
Hey, this nigga Hard 8 just exposed himself. He can't tell when a woman's having an orgasm or not.
How did I expose myself? How? Explain. No, explain.
You tell. Like
he said, it's the first time. How did he know that? You can tell. You can tell the way she moves.
When they orgasm, you can tell.
You can tell that's her first time. You can tell. Hold on. You can tell that's her first time ever happening. You can tell. Hold on. Let's get back to this retard. Hold up. You can tell. Hold up. How can you tell that that's the first time it ever happened, my nigga?
Didn't he meet her in high school?
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck?
He don't live with her in high school.
How you know she wasn't blowing cock in the lockers before in high school? I mean, before she met him. What are you talking about?
I was not her first.
You wasn't her first? Okay,
how the fuck you know that's your first time making a girl orgasm? You can't tell that. What the fuck?
He said
he made her have an orgasm, and she told him. Hey, he said what? He told him he was first, and they've been married ever since.
Y'all funny.
Hey, DC, we married ever since.
I know you do, Rob. I'm trying to recover from that. Oh shit.
Hey, listen. Hey, what's the nigga that sing that one song, "Gold All on My Neck"? Nigga, watch me. That's you, motherfucker.
Trinidad James.
What's that nigga name?
Trinidad James.
Yeah,
this nigga said. This nigga said you can tell when a chick having an orgasm for the first time. Wow.
I didn't say that.
You special.
I'll wait for episode 69.
You special.
Of course, yeah. All right.
Want me to bring her on?
What? You trying to get divorced?
Oh, you
want me to bring her on?
You
trying to get divorced?
Oh shit.
Oh, God. How you keep her from looking at the chat, bro?
I don't give a shit. Like, yo, ain't nothing happening to me and her.
Trying to get divorced.
Does she know you a stalker? No. That's what you saying? Does she know you are a stalker?
What you call showing us?
I am not.
Yo, hold on. Oh, he exposed Candace. Didn't this nigga curse us the fuck out in the DMs? It's my birthday. What the fuck I look like? Didn't he curse us the fuck out?
Oh, yeah.
It's my birthday. I ain't doing this. Fuck I look like being on a podcast on my birthday. Remember he said that? Now when Candace show up, now he here. Wow.
Wait, hold on. Came in.
Wow.
What do you want me to do?
Luca and Nessie
hold
show
on,
up
so
and
this
he pops
nigga,
up.
Hold on. No, he here.
Nessie.
I only popped. No. I popped up for Luca. The moment I heard it,
no, nigga, no. Nobody believe that. Don't nobody believe that.
What happened?
You hold on.
Nessie's been here.
Hold on, you showed up for that white woman, but you couldn't even show up for us.
Did I not do that?
Hey, chat, I need y'all to be clear. When we was in the DMs, this nigga cursed us the fuck out. I ain't showing up to no fucking podcast on my birthday.
That's not even exaggerated.
Candace, am I lying? Candace, am I lying?
Right now.
Candace, am I lying?
It's not a lie.
What happened? Candace, he said, no. BC said, I'm not coming through this weekend. I said, damn, Luca not gonna be there. You can show up. Man, it's my birthday. I ain't coming no podcast on my birthday. Da 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 da.
And then he started driving
nigga, I showed up like right before the shit is supposed to end. Y'all niggas going
nigga. No, you showed up for that white woman. That's what you did.
I showed up.
You showed up for that white woman.
Go back and listen to the podcast.
Wow.
Luca came on.
Wow. Luca came on. No. Luca. I mean, Nessie was here from the beginning. Luca came on late.
Exactly.
No.
I came on the same time as Luca. Like the moment I heard it, I was like,
we have to clarify something. It's true you didn't come on the podcast, but you were whispering sweet nothings in the fucking chat. Don't make me scroll up. Everybody who watches a replay
you definitely was, my nigga.
Listen, Candace, let me expose you. If I came here for Nessie, right, and I was in the chat from the beginning, why would I come on only after Luca showed it?
Because then
you ain't here for no exactly. You ain't here for no Luca. Stop it. You don't even like Luca, so why would you be here for Luca?
Because everybody was like,
you don't even like Luca. You came here for that white woman.
Hold up.
You don't like Luca, nigga.
What the fuck?
Something changed? Hold on, something changed?
You was like,
something changed? Now you like Luca? Now you like her? You don't like Luca, dog. It's okay. It's okay. You don't like her.
Listen, chill with that. Why y'all trying to start something? Where's the next topic?
And then the start. What the fuck? Luca knows motherfuckers don't like her. She don't care.
You showed up for that white woman. That's all I'm talking about.
No, I did not. Stop it.
So you showed up because you heard Luca give good head? That's what you said, right?
We out. I said,
I'm sorry, what?
Go ahead.
Oh wait.
That's not what I said. I said,
Luca. Hold on. One at a time.
It's all right.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Luca. Expose this nigga. Go ahead, Luca.
No, I mean, I'm just asking you. That's just what I heard.
Go back and listen. I said, how you know I don't like Luca? I heard she give good head. That's what I just said.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Expose what? Shut the fuck up.
So you like me because you hear I give good head?
No, it's just a saying.
He's a stalker. He's a stalker. What you think? He's a stalker. Like, what the fuck? He stalks. Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious.
Don't worry, Luke. He's going to be in your DM later. He stalks.
Hey, he gonna be talking about, I'm gonna give you the DC Twister and shit.
I will not.
What's your type?
This nigga's a stalker.
Shut up, nigga.
DC got a burner account ready already.
No, I do not.
Yo, this nigga gonna show up as fucking. Hey,
listen.
Have
a Twister on that motherfucker.
Lucas, if anybody shows up in your DM and they got Twister anywhere in their name, it's this nigga.
Love it.
This is why my wife can never listen to this podcast. Can we keep
exactly? You say you already bring her on, like nigga.
Yeah, y'all's crazy as shit.
You know, I just find it interesting because like there's someone in the chat talking shit, but I have screenshots of him like hitting on me and asking me to give him a chance and like. And that's what always happens. Like a guy hits on me, I'm like, I'm not interested, and then it's like, Luca this, Luca that. And I'm like, all right, cool.
That's the way of the world, Luca. That's not even just.
That's how they be. Man. You know, I never got into that. I know. I've been around niggas that been into that.
Luca, expose him. Who's this person?
Oh, Rand.
Who is it?
Is it Rando?
It's Rando.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He did the same thing with me.
Rando was in your DMs. Candace.
Didn't you hear let's not go there. Let's not bring him up and get him shine. Let's just move on and
No, Candace, put out the
Listen,
DM.
I'll give him fucking shine. This dude literally in his fucking profile said, I live in Luca's asshole. That's where his location was. So this guy is ridiculous.
Hey, yo, one thing I never been into cursing out a bitch if she ain't give me no play. Like my brother was like that. Kind of. My brother was kind of like that, and a couple other niggas like that. I don't really like that type of shit. I was never into that. Like, if I holler at a chick and she keep walking, I don't be like, well, fuck you then, bitch. Like, I never was into that type of into that.
Yeah,
I don't say it out loud, but I do say it to myself. I'm like, fuck that bitch.
You say what? What'd you say, Cycle? Cycle, what'd you say?
Say it out loud, but I do say it to myself.
I don't see the point in like feeling that way because women are just everywhere. Who cares if one chick does?
Hold on, Cycle. You said you be saying that shit? Oh, okay.
In his head.
I know, he'd be like, damn, well, you at the fucking, you charging your battery and shit. You chick just keep on walking. You like, damn, I got a Tesla. What else do I need? Like, all right, fuck you then, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck that bitch.
Like, here's what I don't understand about that reaction. Like, why is that? Like, to me, that shows like a sense of like you felt.
Well, it's usually when the chick is ugly and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
From her. You just randomly met this shit.
Oh, it's usually when it's all right. Hold on, Candace.
She don't even
when it's an ugly duckling. That's kind of how you react.
Yo, Rando's saying he about to post some.
All right, hold on.
Hey,
let me get to the super chat.
Go ahead.
Super chats. We got Torrance Ingram. He said, "I'm intrigued at the fact you give good head. What part of the city you from, Luca?"
Oh shit.
That's Torrance Ingram. That's Torrance Ingram.
Okay, here we go. I found it.
I mean, we all intrigued by that. Let's not be real. We all are intrigued by that. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what's up. You give good head.
Plead the fifth.
Oh my god. These super chats, y'all wild.
Jamal Clark said, Luca, can I get a feet pic or at least a big toe?
Oh man. Wait, how much? How much are you
shit, she's selling feet pics out here.
All y'all niggas
No, as long as it look like she don't play soccer with rocks, then it's all good. Hey, shout outs to Stink Mall. He said, what's wrong with this boy Rando? Luca, what you do to old boy?
All I said was that I wasn't interested, man.
What Dark Cloud and Melon were about to say is that they never understood the fetish of feet. The thing is, if a woman can't take care of her feet, she can't take care of that.
No. She gotta have a nice feet, but I don't get how niggas be like jerking off to like chicks' feet.
Feet are nasty, so
yeah,
like,
that's weird.
get the fuck out of here.
This nigga ate ass talking about feet is nasty. Hold up. You ate ass on the first date.
Right, nigga.
Hold on, Melon. You ate ass on the first date, but feet is nasty?
A white girl,
yeah,
too,
I don't think we get to talk on this one, bro.
Hey, man, all right.
Hey, I had a
Take that up, Melon. Take that up.
crazy.
Oh, she was pretty though. She was.
Hold on, we're gonna. Okay, this may be a preview for next week if we're gonna go that route. So I just want to ask. Yeah, I want to ask
69
Luca,
shit.
You said you give good head, right? Do you?
Did I add the good part?
You didn't. Luca.
No, you
said I give good head.
You did say that.
I said I like sucking dick. Oh no, I can't.
Okay, she likes sucking dick, right? Do you like everything that comes with that? Do you catch everything that come with that?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Do I swallow?
Man, here we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn. You want to come over for dinner? Do you want to come over for dinner?
Yo, I have the realest grimace.
Candace, you don't. Candace, fall back. Candace, fall back.
Listen,
Candace, fall back. Candace, we're not talking to you.
I'm not.
Luca, do you want to come over for dinner?
I'm not. I am not interested in any dudes from the internet.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get flowed out.
I'm not interested in any dudes on the
Hey, let me
internet.
get to these super chats. We got Key. He said, you're late again, but we got Luca. No, I don't know what the hell he's trying to say. I don't know what he's trying to say.
Yeah, it's a basketball player.
Oh, okay.
Luka Doncic.
Oh, by the way, Dark Cloud, you're always throwing those little slick shots, sir.
Get him.
What now?
Let's go.
When have I said anything? It's been like 2 weeks.
When?
Oh, nigga, come on now.
You're very, very, very interesting. That's all I can really say.
I know that. I know that. Somebody
not
married
in a good
me,
way
so.
though.
Oh,
not
shit.
in a good way though. But,
shit! Keep that same energy.
In a good way.
What was your question, Luca?
She giving that nigga that smoke. Hold on, this is what we here
What was your
for.
question?
Shut up, everybody! Shut up! Shut up! We here for this. Now, go ahead, Luca. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go meet.
What's your question?
What was my question?
Got a lot in common.
She just wanted to get
Hold on, what did you say? Everybody was interrupting you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't have a question for Dark Cloud.
You know, free your mind. Go ahead.
I know he has all this energy now, and he didn't have any when I first came.
I'm
you
still
didn't
here.
have any when I
Energy's
first
still
came
here.
on. The only reason you came through is because people were making fun of you for the first time you came up, man.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's no
Yes.
kids around me, so I can talk however the fuck I want. So what's up?
Oh, that's exciting.
Hey, anybody can get
cursing
it.
today.
So what's up?
Yo, he had his Wheaties today. He had his Wheaties. Go ahead. Go ahead. He had his spinach. He had that spinach today.
I want to know what exactly has been your problem with me, because you always had something to say.
Popcorn for this shit.
So why were you always bringing up my name then? Until they showed up to the show, you would
Incorrect.
Yes, sir?
I never brought your name up. People did. And
I'm sorry. You had a comment for every time my name was brought up.
Please come correct. I didn't bring your name up. So please come correct, my nigga.
Hold on. Let them hash this out. Nobody interrupt. Let them just get this out the way.
Yeah,
go ahead.
just mute y'all shit.
Hopefully come to a resolution. Go ahead.
That's how I act when I watch TV.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
To come to a resolution, because I would like to know.
I already done said there's no problems. We even said
then
this.
why
in the
are you
Twitter
always
chat like almost like?
Why are you always adding these little slick comments every time I have something? Every time my name is brought up, you say something slick.
When?
The last the show was before.
Hold up. Did we not hash this out on Twitter about like almost 2 weeks ago, and nothing's been said since then? So what the fuck you talking about?
First of all, we didn't hash anything out. You were like,
not? The tweets are still up, and I haven't said shit to you since.
Okay.
Did I since then? Have I said anything to you?
To me, no. Would you never say
anything about you?
Wait. You never say anything
have
to
I said
me.
Anything else?
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. I just want to know what the issue was overall. Like, what was your problem?
No issue. It's just me clowning.
You clowning, and then when I came on, you didn't have anything to say.
Because kids were around. I can't act like that around my kids. I have respect for my children. Ain't nobody here today, so what's up?
What do you mean what's up? I'm asking you what the issue was.
I'm saying what I said. What I said. I still got that energy. The energy.
Okay, I mean,
still here. You're still
cool
here. The energy. I'm not disrespectful around my children.
It's cool that the energy is there. I'm just trying to get like what the concern was overall, or what the issue was overall.
Concern, just because, like I said.
You being you, so you clown everyone who gets brought up.
Stay in your corner. You're loud. You're like an aggressive little dog. That's all the shit I said. Are you that fucking stressed about that? Just say, are you stressed about that? Because there was nothing else said ever since then. So then let it be.
Relax.
I said there was no fucking problem. No. I said there was no problem. But if you want to make it a fucking problem, let it go. No, don't fucking run now when I got the energy. Keep that same energy, my nigga. I'm here today.
Are you okay?
All right. So what's the resolution? What's the resolution?
I just want to know what.
Okay, what is your problem? Do you have a problem with her, Luca? Dark Cloud. Do you have a problem with Luca?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I said the same shit I said.
Okay, he doesn't have a problem with you.
She's loud.
All right. Great. I never want to hear. No. I never want to hear my name coming out of your mouth again.
Luca, I just said it. What?
Ever.
Oh,
okay. Luca, I just said it. What?
In a negative way. In a negative way, right?
All that extra.
The energy. Okay. Luca, you're short. Stay in your corner. I just said it. What's up?
Listen, I get called short all the time. That's not
okay. Then this is listen.
No. What I'm saying is, I've never said anything rude or disrespectful about you. Whenever your name doesn't even get brought up in the circles I run in, so it's like whatever. I just want to know what the was or what the issue was. But if you're claiming that there's none, like I said, I don't want to hear any slick shit. Or anything from you.
Again, there was no slick shit other than the same shit I was saying. Don't come with try to make yourself some sort
of. All right, we're cool then.
All right, then leave it that way. I don't want to hear that
All
shit.
right, hold on. That's the agreement.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Okay, that's the agreement.
Again.
Wait, I don't want to hear this shit, bro, because you're the one who brought this shit up in the fucking first place by fucking speaking my name.
What the fuck did I just bring up? What the fuck did I just bring up?
Let me mute my mic. I'm gonna be quiet.
Keep the same energy and stay on topic.
Am I okay?
Exactly.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
I understand the words that come out of my mouth.
Do I have to repeat myself constantly to get you to understand? I know you have a comprehension problem. I know you have a comprehension problem.
Do not come at me like you're crazy.
Constantly repeat
woman or not.
Okay, so like your comprehension issues, right? Okay.
No, there is no comprehension. Okay. You're not even. Did I bring any of this up? Yes or no?
Okay.
Answer the fucking question. Did I bring any of this up? All right, then let's move on.
No, fuck you.
Fucking quiet. Nope, eat that.
No, you fuck you. You eat my dick.
You guys. Hold on. Wait. I think. Okay,
look it up, man.
Let me say this. Hey, Cycle. Like what I think.
Dark Cloud, you said you were gonna come and see me, right? Like a fucking freak, you threatened to come and see me on the fucking Twitter that we absolved our fucking issues.
Joking around.
I don't want to joke around with you like that.
Okay,
You're
then
nothing.
let's leave it that way.
Like,
talk about nothing. You in Chicago, nigga. Let's stay where you're at. Nothing.
Okay, then what does that even mean? What does that mean?
Yo, let's keep it at that. It's done.
All right, cool. Like I said, me and Dark Cloud are fine as long as he just stays in his corner over there.
All right, people. Let's just keep it like that. Like,
all right. So
damn, we.
All right. I mean,
hey, I mean.
So I wanted, right? Fuck it. Y'all got that.
Well, we want a resolution. Can we get a resolution?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, I already said a resolution. It's been nothing.
Y'all
wanted
peep
this?
it out?
What y'all got?
All right, it's over with. Luca don't fuck with you.
Don't try to do it.
I'm not the one that ever brings it up. I'm not the one that ever.
She just wanted to know.
I just want to know.
We resolved it on Twitter like almost 2 fucking weeks ago, and nothing was ever said. I said there was no fucking problems.
Okay, because every time you said that there isn't an issue, you would add some little slick comment with it.
When?
You couldn't have just be like, yeah, there's no issue. Like, there's no issue, you're a woman, fall back. Like, there's no issue, you're this, fall back. Like, when we were having our resolution. Yeah, Luca, don't make sure I don't come and see you. I'm like, okay. So, like, a couple people will point out, like, oh, Luca this, Luca that. Luca completely destroyed you, Dark Cloud. The bullshit that people were saying, and you fucking engaged with it.
Did I even pay those people any money?
Yes, you did, because you responded to them. Yeah.
You know I'm never reading the chat while I'm on the podcast, right?
I wasn't talking about the chat. I'm talking about Twitter. What are you talking? I didn't even respond to those people.
So DC,
you did respond to those people.
DC, was you just playing when you were saying that stuff?
Yes.
Okay, well then that's.
Well, she don't want to play.
So
she doesn't want to play. She doesn't want to play.
I've been said that. All right, so then let's leave it at that. You don't want to play. You want to be this tough girl.
Yeah.
Let's just be that.
I'm not tough.
Okay,
Just
that right there.
question.
It's done.
What, but I'm not okay. See, this is what I'm talking about, Hard8. I don't want to be on a podcast with people like this. Fucking dudes like this, you know? Like, I've got into it with fucking Psycho and Ravish and Dark Cloud now at this point. And me and Ravish and Psycho were able to resolve our fucking issues without any of the extra shit. I went to both of them.
Every week.
Okay, and then just ignore them.
Shit on every week. No,
you
don't understand. You don't understand. It's like the podcast was good and they wanted to mute it so we can do this. This is what this shit is all about. I literally had this conversation last week with Ravishin that this is all this shit is about. It's about niggas going at each other, and I'm not for that shit. And I'm not gonna fucking back down and be fucking chill about that.
This is not what the podcast is all about. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. This is what happened. You had shit to say about Luca when she was not here. Like, everybody heard it. Like, you said you didn't like Luca. No, you said no. Hold on. Let me talk.
No,
you said you don't like Luca, and you had things to say about her in the motherfucking past. So when she showed up,
pull up the receipt.
Nigga, ain't nobody going back scouring through hours of podcasts. Like, we know what you said. We was fucking here. We not fucking stupid. Like, we know what you said. You know what you said. You know what I'm saying about this girl?
I literally
you had a lot of things to say about Luca, dog. Like, it's not a mystery. Like, this is not.
Go back and listen. Go back and listen.
Dark Cloud, do you remember what we all called ish when Red came on? This is the same thing. They want you to be consistent. That's it.
And am I not
getting
consistent?
mad because you keep changing your energy.
Well, Red came on. That was different. Y'all niggas flipped and told him. Y'all fucked me up real bad. Yeah, Hard8 is snitching. Listen, I think what essentially is going on here is they didn't have any real communication. And believe it or not, like, I don't want this. This isn't what the podcast is about. We like Luca. We want Luca to be a new member. And of course, DC is DC has done real shit for people in this podcast. Like, me and DC talk all the time. This is not what the podcast is about. And I think that, we used it as a joke on DC, right? That Luca was, kind of bullying him and stuff like that. But it was all jokes and fun. And I think it just turned into something else. I didn't even know that him and her had any transaction on Twitter.
I didn't know about that shit either.
Honest, I had no idea about that.
It was just all I seen was on the podcast. Like, anytime we would bring up Luca's name, you know, he would say what he say, and that's just that. It is what it is. He ain't like her. He ain't like her. Like, what
Listen,
the fuck?
I don't have
don't know her, though.
Listen,
Like,
you
we
ain't
don't
gotta
know
like
her.
every
I don't
fucking
have
body.
any
If you don't
issues.
like somebody, you don't fucking like them.
Yeah, I mean, then that's perfectly.
I don't like melon, but you know, it's all good.
I would rather someone just like
motherfucker.
be honest with me. I think it's weird. Okay, no, hear me out. I think it's weird that every time I was brought up, you had something slick to say when we never had any like real interactions, and then like occasionally
this is how you forget shit. We've had an interaction before a long time ago.
Okay, Dark Cloud, I'll respect, but I get into an argument several times during the week. I mean, I can't keep track of the people I argue with, man.
All right, then.
For
I'm
real,
just
for real.
saying.
Can you
Listen,
let me know what we argued about so we can
have-
resolve it and like.
Dude, I was on a podcast and I was saying some shit, and you brought my name up saying that I'm a married guy coming at women, but you never knew me. I remember this shit a while back, and you brought my name up, and I had nothing. No, it's not.
Wait, so I brought your name up on a podcast?
It was, I don't remember what, it was a long time ago, and we squashed it since then. And even
Okay,
in the altercation when we just had on Twitter, I said you came at me a while
was she
back
lying
over
though?
some shit. And that was it.
So wait,
Was she fucking lying though, nigga? We know what you do, stalker. We know that.
Listen,
I'm trying to remember what. Okay, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can look up what our interaction is. I'm gonna look up your. You've had the same Twitter, right?
I'll be right back.
I haven't changed it.
All right, I'm gonna look it up and see what. Like, I mean, all respect to you, but like, I argue with people.
No, we gotta get ready to get. We gotta get out of here.
How about let's just end this? Let's just end this right here. Yeah, for real.
Hey,
like I'm not in the mood for this. I don't come to this podcast for this type of shit. And let's just leave it at that. If you want to be a permanent here, I think you add something to the podcast. You actually have a lot to say, way more than Candace.
Don't nobody got more than Candace to say. Don't nobody say nothing more than Candace.
I said that actually makes sense.
Yeah, Luca is a alpha female. I like. Listen, both of y'all. It was crazy. Is I kind of see what people were saying about like the Bond thing. We got shit in common because I'm listening to you guys talk, and you guys got a lot of shit in common. Like y'all be standing on your square. You both love anime. You know what I mean? Like I think it would be something dope if you guys like just piece it up here and let it be. You know, let it be done. You know?
Well, I never had an issue with Dark Cloud.
All right, well, kiss and make up so we can move on. God damn. Do something with y'all, man.
No, she gives head, man. I don't kiss.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't kiss your girl after she gives head? What?
That's why he always stalking. That's why he always looking elsewhere.
I found it. Wait. I fucking found it. All right. I found it.
Oh shit, that was fast.
So I was arguing with people in the Drake Court, okay, in their little DM thing. And they wanted to show all of you guys that I was like acting up or whatever. So they tagged you, okay? They tagged all of you, but I wasn't talking about you specifically. And you responded with, "Who is this broad talking about with the married with kids? Because I don't know this broad. Don't get roasted." So you came at me even though I wasn't talking about you. They just tagged you guys to like add all the drama. Like you know how the Drake Court is. They like to tag people so they can come and see this.
And we squashed it. It was never any type of like heavy beef that I'm like sitting there just sitting on.
No, I mean I get.
We've had an interaction before.
Okay, no, I get that, but it wasn't like I was coming at you, like you said. You know,
But that's the way these niggas made it seem.
You know how they are. Like, I mean, they're hilarious, but they're fuck ninjas, man. They like to do that shit. They like to instigate and get people to argue. Like, I never said anything about you personally.
Like, what are y'all gonna do?
But yeah,
what are y'all gonna do?
Yeah,
gonna.
God damn.
We gotta hug it.
I'm cool.
Why don't y'all keep talking and we'll
leave?
leave?
No, we can
just go.
I got to leave and head out
listen,
soon.
Candace, she wasn't here, but Dark Cloud tried to throw you under the bus. I had your back.
Thank you. Somebody told me in the chat, but I missed it. So I'm glad to know you had it.
I had your back, though, Candace. I got you. Flavor Flav. I got you, player. I got you.
That's all that matters. You know, I'm rocking my big clock right now.
Hey, yo, shout outs to little F boy. He said, "Don't worry, Luca. Your noble simp will protect you." And then,
excuse me,
little F boy. He said, "Don't worry, Luca.
I guess
your noble simp will protect you."
Yeah. He's talking about me.
So excited. He said, "Foot jobs ain't that bad."
All right,
this girl wins.
Someone trying to come out.
This nigga eat ass talking about feet is nasty. Hey yo, shout outs to Torrance Ingram. He said, "What you mean about Chicago, Dark Cloud?" Dark, that's
man.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Chill.
Hey, Chicago got some real ones. Man, I love
Chicago. Also got like
I remember when we went
neighborhoods too, right?
I love that.
Yeah, everywhere got wealthy neighborhoods.
So what did you mean by Chicago? Keep that same energy, because we asking.
I'm done. I don't got no more energy.
Don't even worry about it, Torrance. It's all good.
Yeah. Luca.
Go to Cottage Grove on the south side.
Hey, yo, shout out to So Excited. He said, so DC and Luca really ain't cool like that. Also, Nessie, give me 5 minutes. That's all I need. Yeah, these super chats are old, man. Y'all was motherfucking arguing and shit. I couldn't get to them. Shout outs to Mufasa, bro. He said, Hard created a monster. Laughing my ass off. I didn't create any. What you mean, as far as the podcast go?
We piecing it up.
Also, shout out to Fuck You. He said, Hard 8, you do egg this on, so stop acting innocent.
Yeah, man. Like I was kind of like, man, we got to jump in this shit, man. This ain't right. This ain't AGS.
Man, just say what you got to say, man. I mean, just keep the same energy. That's all we want. I want anyway. So it's all good.
No, that's all I've been saying. Just be consistent. Like
I can't keep the same energy like that around my kids when I'm home.
Just be consistent. Yeah, y'all know this nigga got 18 kids.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't got respect for your children.
You claim you
I did say that.
The same energy.
Hold on. The last time she was on here, when I was on here, did I not say that I can't act like that because my? Go back and listen to the podcast.
But the thing is, you didn't have to act like nothing. You could have just said, "Hey, that was a misunderstanding," or I'm just joking around with you, whatever.
But
whatever.
I said it was nothing.
It ain't no big
I
deal.
said it was
but
nothing.
Here's the thing. Like, I actually just remembered something. You have energy
fucking
for
Coolio
us.
looking ass nigga wanted to fucking like push shit on.
Dark Cloud, you always sound hurt when you try to talk to me.
That's always that, Candace. I sound hurt. How do I know
Hey yo,
we standing in the county line.
You want more? You really want more else today? Really?
Candace, stay back, man. Go learn to suck a dick and come back.
Why would I need to learn that, bro? I'm good.
She don't want no cock. She want that twat. She want that twizzy. She want that twizzy. She don't want no cock. You know what I mean?
Jose, this is exactly
Shout
what
out to Rondo Warrior. He said, I'm flagging Luca channel. Hold on. Shout out to Rondo. He said he's flagging your channel. And she bought subs.
Man, I don't have enough subs to be gotten, bro.
And we like Luca, all right? And I think Luca's gonna like us too. We got to keep this good thing going, all right? We gonna squash this and keep it moving.
Resident cheerleader, man. Shout out to Ravish. Get them pom-poms, player.
Hey, you already know.
Ravish is like what you call it from
cheesesteak. Come on, folks, squash it.
Shout out to Lil F Boy. He said he talking to Rondo. He's saying you ain't gonna flag nothing. The Simp Army unite. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, we gotta get out of here, man. We done gave y'all way more. We gave y'all 3.5 hours. Don't even feel like that. That's crazy. We doing slave shit over here. What is going on? Slave time over this motherfucker. Yo, I didn't even know it was that late. Anyway, we got to go, man. Great episode, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it was great. Shout outs to Luca for coming. Luca, what you gonna do, Luca? You know what I mean? Listen, the podcasts have spoken. They don't give a fuck what Dark Cloud talking about. Is you coming on or what?
I'm ready to have her on, man. Why you like edging it on, bro?
You know what I mean? This nigga, we about to vote this nigga off anyway. So what's up?
Hey, I'm ready for that.
That ain't gonna happen.
Damn.
No, but I'm ready for that. I'm about to be completely absent.
Relax, chill.
That ain't happening,
yeah, let's talk about what it show's over.
No, we fucking with DC.
Hey, yeah, after DC sent me that TV, that ain't happening. So yeah, that's what's up, man.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, my bad.
Squad. Shout outs to he said he about to be absent. Where you going? What you talking about?
He wasn't talking about nothing.
You
man.
already
Let's get
know.
these
Like
outros,
last year
please.
during the holidays, I'm gonna be in. I can only give you maybe about like an
that's
hour
all we
Sundays.
need. You don't bring much anyway. That's all we need.
That's not
You
really
don't bring much anyway.
That's cool.
So.
I'll drop it down. I'll drop it down to 30.
Oh, so you
crazy, yeah.
Okay.
Nah, we good, man. Hey, whatever we can
Midnight
get.
Cry said Luca better
whatever
come
we
back.
can get, man. Hey, shout outs to Hellman Drew, man. He ain't even show up. None of that. You know what I mean? We may have another Blaze on our hands. Yo. Shout outs to motherfucking Hellman Drew, man. We out of here, man. We gonna get to these outros. Go ahead, Luca. We can start with you.
All right. Thanks for having me on. I know I just came through and stuff, so I definitely won't be on next week because I'm going to California.
What that mean?
But,
They don't stop nothing. They got internet up there.
What part of California?
Oh, this nigga in California. Yeah, we forgot.
Shit.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go see my mom.
What part? Sacramento? I mean, what? North Cal or South Cal?
She just
Dark Cloud, she don't fuck with you, Dark Cloud. So let's just move on. She don't fuck with you. Just accept it. Alright? She ain't telling you where you going. She ain't telling you where she going, alright? Now let's, Luca, go with your outro. You're not gonna be here next week. Okay.
Yeah, I won't be here next week and stuff, but lots of fun, really interesting conversation and dynamics and everything. So I'll catch you guys later.
All right, go ahead, Dark Cloud. All right.
I'm out.
Yo, that's funny as shit. Hey, yo. Go ahead, Candace.
Yo, this was a great week, right? I mean, damn. Hopefully we can do it for 69 too.
You looking forward to 69, huh?
I mean,
yo, remember like a month ago we was told we was gonna get this big surprise and we never got it? This nigga be lying, dog.
Wait, who said we was getting a surprise?
The FBI agent, the cop.
Oh, you're right.
The cop.
You're right. You're right.
The federale, you know what I mean?
Oh man, here y'all go, man.
Yeah, we ain't get this guest he was talking about. They ain't get none of that. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna say nothing. We just gonna act like it never happened. You did, just like he doing right now. We gonna keep it pushing.
I was crying, man.
You never give us no update,
man.
All right, go ahead, Cycle.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, Cycle.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the newest member of the podcast, Luca. Shout out to Luca.
Yo, I know why Cycle like Luca so much too. I ain't gonna say nothing though.
We know
why you like her though. We know why you like her.
Hey.
Yeah, she got something in common with that Xbox.
Right.
It's about that Xbox.
We're gonna do the outro.
It's about that Xbox. If Luca was a Sony chick, this nigga would not even be fucking with her. But anyway, go ahead, Melon.
Who's next?
Go ahead, Melon.
Yo, it's Melon. Shout out to Luca and Nessie for coming through. Hit me up on Twitter and we'll see y'all next week. Great episode.
Great episode, man. All right, Candace, go ahead. Okay, Ravish.
No, I went already. It's good.
Hey man, shout out to the chat, shout out to the panel, shout out to Nessie for coming through. And Luca, you can pop up anytime. Please do. Also, I wanted to do a segment where we discussed our scariest experiences. We couldn't do it though. So hit us
what's
up.
Next Sunday?
That's
next Sunday is
hope everybody has a happy
November
Halloween.
next Sunday, right? Oh,
yeah.
Man.
My birthday's on Friday.
Nobody asked you all that. Nobody asked you about all that.
Oh, nigga,
No, but I was
that shit out there anyway. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, we should have got to it.
Stories.
We should have got
I will
to
be
it,
here.
but we didn't get to it. So, I mean, apologies.
Next week.
Next week is Halloween gonna be over.
Yeah, Halloween is Thursday.
Yeah, I guess we could.
It is Thursday, yeah.
We could talk about our favorite pilgrim. How about that? All right.
Right.
All right, I got to everybody? Yes, I did. Shout outs to the chat, episode 68. It was great, man. We trying to stay consistent over here. Shout outs to everybody for coming through, hitting the like button, showing love on the Super Chat, Patreon, all that good shit. We appreciate y'all, man. So we're going to catch y'all next week. Thanks everybody for coming through. It's your boy Hard 8. And I'm gone. Deuces.